half a day in Hekian. It's cold in Texas, so I'm a little bundled up. Let me just adjust that for you. But hi, Season's Greetings. Thank you for purchasing Lake's Season's Greetings. You can switch back to Lake Classic via the menu below. Your saved games will not be affected. Figure I showed this, so if anybody was worried, now you know. The DLC is separate from the main game. Hi, Lewis. Thank you. Yes, I am your overlord. I was so nervous yesterday, but I think we did good. I think people liked the stream, so I was like, ee. But yeah, there's also Endless Mode, which was a new update. I haven't played this since it came out, so I think somebody in stream was like, FBI, open up! Why? Well, hi there. Season's Greetings indeed. Hekian, thank you for the raid. Which is me? But how do you have people? You just have people who forever lurk in your channel? Anyway, let's get into it. It's a cozy game. I'm just gonna start off. It's a cozy game. You play a mailman. And if you know the original, yes, you are that same grandpa who dies in the original, but this is you before you die, if I'm remembering correctly. Forever lurkers? Well, we appreciate the forever lurkers. So wait, so if they get poofed over to me, and then I poof them over to E-Tag, where do they go then? Do they just disappear somewhere else, and they're like, oh man, I gotta get back again? It's pretty cool.
Hello.
Hey, Dad. How's that white Christmas looking? You promised, remember?
Meredith. Of course. It's coming down as we speak. Wait till you see it.
Great. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My plane lands Tuesday at 5:30.
Perfect. How will you get here? Will someone pick you up?
Obviously. I've got the best chauffeur around. His name starts with a T and ends with Amos Weiss.
All right, then. I hear he's the best in the business. I'll make sure he's there. 5:30 sharp.
Oh,
Does he
thanks,
die?
Dad. See you soon.
2 more nights, Em. Can't wait to see you.
Same here. Say hi to Mom for me. Bye, Dad.
I'm trying to
Bye,
remember.
Em. Have a safe trip.
He either dies in the main game or just retires. And I don't remember. I think he dies. Or he retired and I'm just like wrapping up for him.
Good morning, Thomas. I bet you woke up feeling like $1 million after winning that monster pot last night.
Morning, Frank. It felt like $96.40, actually. But yeah, I had a great night's sleep.
Ha! I bet. It looks like you've hit the jackpot again today. There's hardly any Christmas mail rush because of the snow.
I don't mind being outside in the snow. The sooner I can stretch up by the fire, the better. I don't mind the snow. As long as I have the right clothes, I will be there all day.
Oh, that's a pity. I really don't mind being outside in the snow.
Well, I do. Snow's for looking at, not for walking through. Take it easy out there today.
Thanks, buddy. I'm so cozy. Wow, they really just throw me in here, don't they? I guess we'll get in our mail truck? There is no running with this cozy game. Do I need to pick up anything in my little work office? Man, I look so comfortable. Let's talk to Frank. See if he
Hey,
says something.
Thomas. Another day, another dollar.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll just get in our mail truck and I guess we'll pick up all the mail.
Providence Oaks, good morning. I guess I wasn't the only one that noticed all that white stuff lying around. I now have enough PO-positive pet peeves about snow to last me a lifetime. But don't let that stop you from calling in new ones. My answer machine can handle it.
Nice, nice. I was actually playing Warframe right before stream, because
Ah, the parcel, Thomas. Don't forget the parcel.
Is it in the truck? Oh, fudge, where am I? I want to say 300 Main Street.
Christmas gift? Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Hey, Beth. How are you on this fine day?
Thomas, hi. Business as usual. Nah, I'm just joking. The situation is not that dire.
No Mildred rummaging for discounts today. Sales can't be bad with the holidays around the corner, right? Let's ask about Mildred.
Really? So no Mildred rummaging for discounts today?
Well, I'll tell you, she was actually in here just now. I sold her a beautiful 1986 calendar that had kittens wearing mittens on the front. I kid you not. I wasn't even aware that was part of my inventory. Besides Mildred, there's been an odd customer or two today, and would you believe, one of them was even looking for a full set of encyclopedias.
Never knew you had a clone walking around there. That's like 30 books now.
Never knew you had a clone walking around out there.
Well, that certainly would be something, wouldn't it? There wouldn't be enough books to discuss or wine to consume. By the way, did you know that the world's largest encyclopedia was created in 15th century China and comprised about 11,000 books? Isn't that fascinating? Imagine having to load that into your car.
Is that because of the characters? And like how long it takes to write? Like, you know, traditional scrolls? I'm starting to relate. I'm still on this delivery. Let's just make it fun.
I don't think my trusty old van could take that. Or my bookcase, for that matter.
Well, they do say a good book is easy to pick up, but hard to put down. Get it? How's Emily coming along with Christmas dinner, by the way? I can imagine she's pretty excited about Meredith coming over. So let me know if she needs any more cookbooks. I've got this beauty from Good Housekeeping that's all the rage right now.
I'm going to have my pants let out just looking at the cover. A new person. I'll be with food.
I'll be sure to ask her. But you know how Emily gets in the kitchen. There'll be so much food, we'll be eating stuffing all week.
I suppose you're right. But don't you worry, I'll leave the cookbook. I have a feeling St. Nicholas has other things in store for you this year.
Oof.
Looking forward to it already.
As well you should.
And what does St. Nick have in store for you this year? Doing anything special?
I'm flying out to Georgia tomorrow to spend Christmas with my Daniel and his wife for a few days. We're planning a Hawaii Five-0 marathon. It's my guilty pleasure, and luckily it's theirs too.
Book 'em, Dano?
Ah, Dano. Give him my best when you see him. And his wife, of course.
I shall. Right. I better get back to it and get ready for the New Year's sale. I've been in a perpetual fight with my pricing gun lately, so I need all the time I can get. And good things come to those who wait. I'll bring over your presents later in the week. I hope you have a Merry Christmas Eve tomorrow, and give my love to Emily and Meredith.
Will do. And season's greetings to you two.
Do I die? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Temporarily assumes the role of the mailman, but why? Why did we assume the role of the mailman? Did I die? Or was it just an accident? Alright. Beep beep. God, my radio's on point today. The Flick
Oh,
Shack.
silly me. I forgot the package.
Sorry. agree. The only reason I'm like mildly okay is because I used to watch all those Tahoe videos as a kid. Back on the YouTubes. Christmas Barrel? Gremlins. Hold on, let me see these spoofs. The thermometer. Christmas Gory? Blade Jogger? The Odd Father? The Glue Lagoon? Crash Dance? Holiday? The Stony Thriller photo display? Object? Is that a duck? The Hound of Music. Oh, I think The Hound of Music's my favorite. Wacky 2. Space Wars. The Friendly Dead. The Brunch Bunch. Oh my god, I love these. 19 Candles. Look who's here to save us all. Good.
Hello, Angie. Long time no see. One package for you today.
Thanks, Thomas. How's Emily?
She's very busy. The motel's chronically understaffed.
Ah, yes. This must be busy season at the motel. I do like it when out-of-towners come to visit our little hamlet, especially when they like movies.
Apparently most of the rooms have been fitted with VCRs now. Should be good for business.
So, what do we have here? Oh, right.
Okay, cool. I was just double checking because I was like, he either died or retired. No. He went on vacation. Essentially, that's what happened. Grandpa or dad went on vacation, and then I, the daughter, was like, I will cover your work for the 2 weeks that you're on vacation. And then, of course, depending on what dialogue choices you choose determines the outcome of the game.
You okay there, Angie?
It's just some things from LA. Toiletries, stuff like that. I recently ended my relationship.
Angie, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It was my decision, and it was the right decision. The long distance thing just wasn't working out. Still, seeing your spare toothbrush, that shampoo bottle, a stick of deodorant, it just makes it so definite, you know? Like the LA chapter of my life is now finally completely closed.
Breaking up right before Christmas Eve must be extra tough.
Yeah, that does add to the melancholy. Timing isn't exactly my strong suit, I guess.
Sounds like you're dealing with it like a champ, though. How did your ex take it?
My ex-girlfriend, you mean? Yeah, she's handling it okay. Other than the passive-aggressive shipping of toiletries, I guess. Oh, did you not know?
To be honest, I did have an inkling. Wasn't sure, though.
I mean, it's not exactly something I walk around advertising around here. This is probably the first time I've seen you blush.
Well, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts. And your spare toothbrush. Merry Christmas, Angie.
Merry Christmas, Thomas. My toothbrush and I bid you adieu.
What a silly, silly man. But you know what? He supports. That's all that matters. Because I think this game is set in the 80s. Oh, sorry, am I holding up traffic? Sorry. Am I holding up traffic? Okay, now we're on 3rd Street. Now we're on Jackson Street.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
they're way out on the other side of the lake, I guess. Ah, beautiful mountain.
Mighty Ambrose River. All frozen over. Walnut Drive is where Meredith's school friend Jessie used to live. I remember once, Meredith came home from school after learning about walnuts. She asked us if they were named after the street.
Hi, Russell. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Then they're gonna be mad at me. Get in! You silly man. $300 late. Hey guys.
Hi, Ben. Got a pretty hefty package here for you.
Thanks, Thomas. I've been waiting for that one.
Hi, Mr. W. Please, please, please tell me the mail truck needs a tune-up.
Hey, Lori. I didn't know you'd already begun working here. Weren't you supposed to start in January?
Yeah, she pestered me into allowing her to start a week early. Already put snow tires on half the town's vehicles. At this rate, I can retire before the end of next summer. But this truck's fine, Lori. I gave it a checkup for Frank less than 10 days ago.
Ah, are you sure there's nothing I can improve on the old, what do you call this thing again?
Come to think of it, maybe there is. The horn's been making this sad little sound lately. It could use a little more oomph.
The horn, eh? I'm on it. That was easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Mr. W. Diaphragm had gotten a little dusty, but it's all better now. The mail truck is honking like a big old goose again.
Thanks, Lori.
Come to think of it, I will be calling your truck the Goose from here on out. Big, white, wobbly, and with a honking great horn. Honk honk!
The Goose has a nice ring to it. Or a nice honk, anyway. Well, gotta be getting back to my rounds. Happy holidays, you guys.
Thanks, Thomas. You too.
Alright, Russell. I'm trying to do this one-handed. And he's gone. Don't come over to me later going, meow for pets. Nice handsome boy. Now he's just bumping against my foot. Oh, cute. I was wondering how to honk. I wonder if you could
Okay, let's
purposely
get this
give
to
the
its
wrong
destination.
package.
Hi there, Mr. Mailman. Got anything for me today?
I have one special delivery for you, ma'am. And we can have a little chat if you'd like.
Ooh, a little chat. I'm afraid I'm a bit too busy for that, sir.
I won't keep you then. Have a nice day.
You sound an awful lot like my husband. We hardly have time to talk to each other lately.
Oh, what a shame. You must have a lovely husband.
Oh, I better get this, honey. I'll see you tonight. Oregon Trail Motel. How may I help you?
I was about to say, I was like, you said you couldn't chat. And here you are chatting me up. Alright, back we go. Just curious if the AI would be like, huh? But nah.
Spanner down. As Frank says it. Span, 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 spanner down. Never gets old.
That's pretty much the game. You drive around, deliver mail, talk to people. Better drive faster than that. I'm catching up. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I know. Actually, can I stop by the diner? Just be like, hello. Alright, might as well stop in, say hello. And I'll be like, good evening, citizens. Apparently I can't walk over a stoop.
Hi there, Thomas.
Hi, Mo. How are you holding up on these wintry days?
Well, you know, getting by. It'll be 10 years next year. This time of year always feels a bit off for me without Stan.
Stan the man. He sure was something.
That he was, Thomas. That he was. But I'm spending the holidays together with Kay and the rest of the gang. And what more can you wish for when it comes down to it, eh?
Ain't that the truth? Nothing better than a good meal with good people, if you ask me.
Oh, speaking of which, here's that blueberry pie Emily ordered. Freshly made this morning. If you put it in the freezer now and heat it up just before Christmas dinner, it'll taste like it just came out of the oven.
Oh, that smells amazing. No promises it'll make it till Christmas, or even the drive home.
Well, you'd better try, Thomas Wise.
I'll do my darndest.
I don't think I'm supposed to actually run a bar, but sure.
Well, just use the other one then. Dear me, that boy can't tell a spade from a spatula sometimes. Apologies, Thomas, but you'll have to excuse me. I have to take care of something. You and Emily have a Merry Christmas now. And Meredith, of course.
Okay, Mo. Same to you, too.
I have cake or pie. Maybe when I'm done with the post office, I go home and she's like, "Oh, can you go get pie?" And I just save myself a trip. Here, have the pie. I don't know, should I try talking to the other people? Let's see real quick, hold on. Want to make sure the pie is safe. Don't want them to be like, oops, and like smack it out of my hand or something, but it's a pretty wholesome game. Sit on couch. Sit on stool. Play game. It's blasting time. How do I blast? How do I blast? How does one pew pew? I hit F in my midst of trying to figure out how to shoot. What happens if I stay on the couch? It's just cozy. Alright, let's get to the post office. Where'd he go? Suspicious.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Meredith. Are you all packed for tomorrow? Meredith?
Dad, I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to make it tomorrow.
What's wrong? What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Dad, don't worry, but I'm snowed under with work. It's added 86. It needs to be up and running at the start of the new year. I stumbled upon some errors today, and now we need to fix them this week. This sucks.
Yep, it sure does. Is that Steve guy pressuring you again?
No, it's not Steve's fault. We've all worked so hard this year. Can't squander it all in the last week, right?
I don't want her to feel bad, but at the same time,
You're right, Meredith. Christmas is just a few days. Your career lasts a lifetime. Have you told your mom yet?
Yeah, I just called her at the motel.
Oh, someone's calling. Must be your mom.
Okay, well, that's my cue. Gotta get back to it. I'll call again soon, Dad.
wait,
Love you.
was the lady at my motel
Is that you?
my wife?
If by M you mean Emily, then yes. If you mean M for Meredith, then no.
I just got off the phone with my other M, so I was pretty sure it was you.
Oh, Thomas, don't joke around as if nothing's wrong.
I know, Em. I don't know what to say.
Well, just deal with it, like we always do. Why don't we invite someone else? Unless you're happy with just Mildred coming over.
Just Mildred? You might as well go for rock bottom and ask Nancy to.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'd love to hear them bicker about the cat food assortment at the general store. In any case, I'll call Beth and ask her again, too. And then I have to do a towel run, refill the vending machine, and vacuum the reception area. So it'll be a while before I'm done. I'll see you tonight, honey.
Okay, Em. Drive home safe.
Oh, so she was my wife. I should have said the flirty line then. Because I wasn't sure what the whole, like, oh, I have a wife just like you. I was like, it feels weird to say that to a random woman. The random woman was my wife. I'm gonna read a book. Hold on, open agenda. Pick up Meredith. Not happening. Dinner date with Emily. Poker night with the guys. Okay. I'm gonna read a book.
Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear while on the job, in case they split their pants. Golf is the only sport to have been played on the moon. On February 6th, 1971, Alan Shepard hit a golf ball on the moon. Because of the low gravity, it may have traveled more than a mile.
Okay, random things. Big furry. Big furry man. Alright.
Morning, P.O. It's time for a different take on the snowfall.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Take it away, Charles.
Jack, I'd like to respond what Cheryl said about the snow yesterday.
What, Main Street we're on? Okay, there's only one Main Street.
Part and parcel.
So was me grabbing the pie ahead of time a good thing? 16-cent apples? Oh, can I live here? Pears? Frozen grapes, $1. Roger's Slice? Yummy pizza? I would love to live in a 16-cent apple town. Here, where are the 50s? No, the town, not the era. This is the 80s, I believe.
Greetings, Nancy.
But hi,
Hello,
Bart.
Thomas.
Again.
That should be the last batch of Christmas pudding ingredients.
Sounds good. Is it for you or for the store?
For the store, of course. I'm not gonna change my cooking schedule just because of Christmas.
How are you doing? I hope work is a bit easier with the being end of the year and all.
Your cooking schedule?
Mm-hmm. A set meal for every day of the week.
Can I ask what your cooking schedule looks like?
Sure.
Oh.
Monday's mac and cheese, chili on Tuesday, meatloaf Wednesday, cheeseburger Thursday, fish Fridays, Saturday steak and mash, and it's corn on the cob Sundays.
Nice. Oh my goodness, Barth. Well, I wish you a speedy recovery.
A healthy and balanced variety of culinary goodness. Color me jealous.
No need to be jealous. No one's gonna stop you from creating your own schedule.
I'll ask Emily if she's up for it.
Just so you know, you can now get 11 cans of chili beans for the price of 10.
Well then, I hope you use that sick leave and rest and recuperate.
Nice. I'll be on my way now.
I wonder if that chili decision's gonna come back and haunt me later. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so I'm here. I'm trying to think best course of action. So we'll go here, loop around, get this, because like we have to come back into town, right? So go up, get, loop, go around. Actually, I don't have to go around. I just have to go over here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess we could get around, loop, go around, grab, come back. Which means I gotta turn around.
Feels like I'm going around circles sometimes.
We're just playing a cozy game today, because it's DLCember. So, all the DLCs. Not this guy. This guy over here. The blue house.
There we go.
And you should know that I've put like little buffer games in between the gifted games, so that way it's not just constantly gifted games. It's like, all right, here's a game that I wanted to play. It's most likely a spoopy game. So, be a mix bag again. I'm excited, but that won't start till next year. Right, we are on Pine Street. Ding dong.
Oh, good day, Kay.
Hi, Thomas.
Got a parcel for you.
Thanks. I'm sure Santa will be happy this arrived just in time.
Anything I can do to help the old man out. How are you holding up today?
Oh, can't complain. Everything is pretty much set. My toes are practically frozen together, but I have to say, I do love winter. Homemade milk and cookies, candy, a whole village of snowmen and women in the yard. Kids give you the perfect excuse to go all out with that stuff.
Not that you need an excuse.
You're so right. What about you and Emily? Got anything special planned for the coming days?
Well, sadly, Meredith can't make it this year.
Right.
I'm sure she'll make it out here sometime.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'd best get on. I have to check on the oven. Or Santa will have to eat charcoal when he stops by tonight.
All right, best get back to it myself. Give our love to Barry and the kids. And Santa, if you happen to see him.
Will do. You and Emily have a great Christmas too, okay?
Oh, now I'm tall. Sorry, I'm all like cuddled up with my heating pad. Wow.
Lucius 8879 just resubscribed for 10 moons. AEKKJ 10 moons already tilted.
Is that much Christmas light?
Very nice. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you for the resub. Wow, 10 months. It's crazy. I think we definitely have a couple more months to go.
Writing on this one.
With all those gifted games from the unnamed maniac. Right? We've reached the double digits. Soon it'll be a year. Right.
Santa traded sleighing for a fire truck tonight.
What song is this?
At least it is to me. But for others, especially my mother, day that lives in infamy. Swear I'm not
get around.
Daddy with the Christmas tree on fire. Say that my dad drank much more than most. This time of year, he tend to double his dose. I'm not saying it's wrong, and I'm not saying it's right. The Yule log ain't the only thing burning that night.
Y'all listen to this song?
At least it is to me. But for others, especially my mother, day that lives in infamy. Where I'm not a liar, Daddy lit the Christmas tree on fire.
The unnamed maniac can never be stopped, but I'm sure that whoever they may be, they will happily be patient and very pleased when the gifters come around. And who knows?
Another satisfied customer.
Maybe.
Unless it's
they will like the spoopy games that I throw in between. And they'd be like, oh wow, that game looks cool. And I'd be like, yeah, super indie game. You should totally play it.
I told the baby I didn't think this would matter. Besides those damn trees, they're a real fire.
I need to live somewhere where there's a mountain, because gorgeous. Like this town. I want to live in a town like this. Cute, small, cozy. I have a feeling the unnamed maniac loves both indie and spooks. I'm sure it'll be great. So who lives in that house? Oh, I think I'm about to find out. Nice.
Bert's out of town for the holidays. He did ask me to keep an eye on his place.
There's your mailbox.
There we go.
Is this one person we don't gotta chat with? Bert's bite and tackle. Do you like these trees? Love these trees. I miss them. No, I think I don't miss the American ones. I think I miss the German ones. They're such pretty trees. I think I just miss trees in general. There's not too many trees here in Texas. I mean, there's some, but like it's not like this. Get back on the beaten path. I can kind of see. God, this person has so much land. I'm on the farm.
Christmas gift? Here's hoping.
Wow, a visit from the Poker King. I humbly thank you for the honor.
You have brought a parcel. Yeah.
The pleasure is all mine, sir. And this package is yours.
Ooh, boy, Frank came through once again.
A package from Frank, huh? What's in it?
You don't want to know, Thomas. You don't want to know. But what I will tell you, I'm kicking off the new year with a bang. I better put this somewhere dry. And then it's back to reading Doyle Brunson's Super System. Oh, you're in trouble this Sunday, sir.
And what are you doing tomorrow night?
I'm gonna visit my brother and his family in Idaho. Anyway, later, Thomas, and take care on those icy roads.
I don't know. Living in a slightly, you know, society now, it's just like good hearing. I'm gonna start the new year with a bang. I'm not thinking fireworks. I'm thinking the unaliving option, and I'm just like, yeah, that's one way to start the new year with a bang. Cause he's like, you don't want to know. And like, he's being playful, but I'm like, what if it's a gun? What if he has a gun in there? So I'm just like, okay. Could be lettuce, could be. Could be whatever your heart's desire. Knopa. Ooh, or a box of Hanuta. No, better. A crate of Kinda-Aya. Because that's illegal in America. Chocolate eggs. That's why he's like, I can't tell you, postman. There's technically illegal contraband in this package. These chocolate eggs. I wonder if they fixed that or if it's still illegal. I know they made a marketing loophole, so there's the Americanized Kinda-Ayas, which are those weird, like, half toy, half the milk chocolate, and it's like, that is not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a chocolate egg that you open and surprise, there's a toy inside. At least it's not as bad as the, what was it called? I think the Jones Act? It's that weird, law for importing or exporting, but mainly importing goods into United States territories. Has to be a ship that was made in America, by American hands, flies the American flag, and left in American port. Ridiculous. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, did this American ship come from an international port? Sorry, you can't import anything into the territory. But Japan and Australia are right there. Nope, it has to come from Hawaii. Which is probably why our milk is super pasteurized. Because apparently a milk lasting 2 months is weird here. And I'm like, that's what I grew up with. Here it lasts like a week, and I'm like, ugh.
All right, Christmas break, here I come.
All right, back to the post office. just another day done?
Hey, Thomas, do you think it'll ever stop snowing? I'm glad it's the last day before Christmas break.
Well, sorry, Frank. They're forecasting snow until at least the new year. But hey, about Christmas.
Oh.
Meredith bailed on us, which leaves us with a bit more food than we can handle. Maybe you'd like to volunteer and help us eat it tomorrow evening.
Christmas dinner at the Weiss residence. That sounds great, Thomas, but I'm afraid I'm all tied up. The Knicks are playing the Celtics. I think the Celtics will go all the way this year, but I wouldn't count out an upset at the Garden.
There's no way they can stop that Celtics front court. I'm not gonna give you betting. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you betting advice.
I'm not gonna give you betting advice, Frank.
I'm gonna have to sleep on it, but you know I can't pass up a juicy bet. Hey, Thomas, before you go home, I need a favor. Can you help me with that guy over there? He said he's looking for a job, but I really gotta run now. Try to find out what he's made of, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
Hello, young man. I heard you were looking for a job. My name's Thomas Weiss, and I've been working for the Postal Service for nearly 40 years.
Hi, I'm Matt Kearney. I'm glad someone finally showed up.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Do you have somewhere else to be right now?
Not right now, but I don't have all day.
Well, I won't hold you up then.
Excuse me?
Yes, you are excused. Good luck finding a proper job, Matt.
Do you even know what you're doing right now?
Yes, I'm letting you know that we're not interested in working with you.
Okay. Bye.
Sorry, him to be like, oh, finally somebody showed up. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, do you need to be somewhere? And he's like, no, I don't have all day. And it's like, well, this is the customer service job. And sometimes you're gonna get tied up with packages.
Finally found time to call. I'm having such a busy day. Did you invite anyone else over for tomorrow?
Yes, I did, but no takers. So it's just you, me, and Mildred. Or is Beth coming as well?
Yeah, Beth is coming. So happy I could finally change her mind.
Nice work. She's great company.
As opposed to Mildred? No, this is not funny. Mildred is a sweetheart. And you better wear the Christmas sweater she knitted for you last year.
I love Christmas sweaters, so don't worry about it.
Great. So I won't be the only one looking stupid. Oh, by the way, I've got great news. We finally found someone to take some shifts off my hands.
That's fantastic. No more 60-hour work weeks. I also had a job interview today.
I wasn't at the interview, but I was introduced to him after he was hired.
Did he wear glasses?
Yes, he did.
Did he have curly hair?
Yeah. Are we playing Guess Who? His name is Matt. Matt Kearney. He said he's going to completely overhaul our computer system.
That's the guy I interviewed this afternoon.
Really? Did you like him?
Can't say that I did, to be honest.
That's a shame. But it doesn't matter. He'll be taking the load off my shoulders. And I won't be working alongside him anyway. You'll probably see him more often than I will.
You might be right about that.
We'll see how it all pans out. Oh, gotta go now. Bye, hun.
Okay, so yay, now my wife gets to spend more time with me. So it was good that I didn't hire him. I'm gonna read a book again. No, we should maybe watch TV. There's a little bow on it. Let's give the TV a gander.
Guten Tag. I am Klaus Kartoffelknoodle. You must be Jimmy, my new partner. We will be the best team in the district. where is the cop car? Let's catch some crooks. You don't like to talk much, Jimmy?
I need a friggin' coffee.
Yeah, coffee and a real donut. I love it.
Sorry, Klaus's last name, Kartoffelnudel, means potato noodle. I am potato noodle.
Weiss residence, good morning.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Hey there, Em.
Ready to have a Weiss Christmas?
Merry Death Christmas.
I was hoping to hear one of your special holiday puns. Merry Christmas to you, too. I wish I was in PO right now.
That makes 2 of us. And probably 3, but Mom's at the motel.
Guess I'm not the only one working today, then. Fine mess I got myself into, huh?
Do you want my 2 cents, or shall I just listen?
I reckon I already know what you're thinking, and you're probably right. I'll be okay, Dad. Work's progressing nicely, actually. And Tess is coming over later. She's also stuck here. We're going to try to cook up some semblance of a Christmas meal.
Oh, that's good to hear, Em. I hope you have a great day, Em.
Thanks, Dad. You too. Don't forget to leave some room for Mom's lemon mashed potatoes. Oh, that reminds me. I need to try to pry that secret recipe out of her. I'm gonna call her at the motel right now. Thanks for talking, Dad. And Merry Death Christmas.
Missile Thomas wishes you the same.
Oh, I did not hear that. Love you.
Oh my goodness, they're so silly and cute. I love them so much.
Oh, Mildred, you shouldn't have. We already have the most beautiful pair of Christmas sweaters in the world. And now we have 2 sweaters each. You must have put so much work into them.
Oh, please don't mention it, dearie. Knitting sweaters can be quite straining, but knowing how happy they make you always makes up for it.
Well, we're so grateful. Right, Thomas?
They are lovely sweaters. Thank you, Mildred. Without us, you probably would be a sad lady because you would have nothing to live for. So thank you for the sweater. I'm also just joking, by the way. She's probably very lovely.
They're beautiful. Thank you so much, Mildred.
They are comfy and colorful.
They're so comfy and colorful. If only it was Christmas every day.
Oh, Thomas, that makes me so happy to hear. I can't wait to start working on next year's designs. I've also made sweaters for Frank and Jack and Robert and Bert, but they all said that wool gives them an allergic reaction. Isn't that a coincidence? Beth, I hope you aren't allergic to wool.
You're not going to believe the coincidence, Mildred, but yes, I actually am. And it's such a shame. If only I, too, could celebrate Christmas wearing one of those beautiful sweaters. Anyway, Emily, would you be a darling and pass me the peas, please?
Peas? I don't... Oh, you mean the string beans. I suppose peas would have gone lovely with the meal as well, now that you mention it. Right, Thomas?
What is happening right now? Okay. What? It's pronounced Bart, not Bert. Fair. I thought it was a U that I saw, but you're right. I've had some beans already, thanks, dear. No, I'm gonna engage. Make sure I'm covering my wife. It's all green to me.
Peas, beans, it's all green to me.
Oh, yes, of course. I meant the string beans. Of course, silly me. But let me get on with it. It's time for my presents now. And you may have already guessed that they're books. Mildred, why don't you open yours first?
Well, I'm not really one for presents, but I appreciate the gesture. Let's see now. The Cat's Pajamas. I've never heard of it, but it has a nice title, I suppose.
It's an encyclopedia about cats. A Whiskerpedia, if you will. Someone drew my attention to it, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Such a heartfelt gift. Isn't it, Thomas?
Maybe you can start knitting your cats some pajamas now.
Well, they do like balls of yarn. Thank you, Beth.
It was my pleasure, Mildred. And now for Emily's gift.
Oh, why, thank you, Beth. I do always appreciate your taste in books, so I'm looking forward to The Countess and the Carpenter. Ah, would you look at that? Is this a romance novel? I've never really read one of those.
Right in one guess, Emily. I hear the writer Summers here, so this book is locally sourced, so to speak. And, dare I say it, the prose is quite compelling in the romance department, if you catch my drift.
I think
It's a sex book.
Beth, you are something else.
It's a smutty
Thank
romance
you.
novel.
This will certainly get a nice spot on our bookcase.
I don't think I'll ever read it, but sure. No, you should read it, Thomas.
Ah, good to know the romance department is in our bookcase now, so I'll know where to find it.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading it already. Thank you so much, dear Beth.
You're welcome, Emily. I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, Thomas, it's your turn now.
Let's see. Crazy sports facts, too. Even more crazy sports facts.
It's one man stuck between 3 passive-aggressive women, or am I assuming? Well, the lady who knits the sweaters, I don't think she's passive-aggressive. She's just an old lady who likes to knit sweaters and isn't catching the sarcasm that's kind of happening around her. And then Mildred, she might be a little passive-aggressive because she was like, pass the peas. And my wife's like, there are no peas. You mean the string beans? And she was like, And I'm just like, I'm gonna diffuse the situation and make me look like a dum-dum. Be like, peas, beans, they're all the same to me. It's green food. Then it's like, you know, that way it kind of diffuses the situation. And then my wife, not so much. She's just a little more, like, sarcastic, I guess. To, like, hide the fact that she doesn't like the sweaters, but she is maybe interested in the book. I don't know.
Oh, boy, I love this stuff. I'm actually reading part 1 at the moment, so I can tuck into this straight after. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome, Thomas.
Do we need to give gifts?
And you're right, there's some fascinating tidbits in part 1 as well. Even if one no longer actively plays sports, it's at least fun to read about it, right?
See, that. Did you just insult me? She's like, you don't play sports anymore, but it's still fun to read about it, right? Excuse me, madam, I am a mailman. I get plenty of exercise. I mean, I've never been into sports, so...
I've never really been into sports that much, to be honest.
Well, there's no shame in admitting that you're not getting any younger, Thomas. In fact, none of us are exactly spring chickens anymore. Things like your arthritis can't magically be wished away by positive thinking.
Oh my god! I think they are all passive-aggressive. What? She's like, you're not getting any younger, and your arthritis can't be magically whisked away by positive thinking. That sounds like a past argument we've had. That sounds like some BS. She's just like, yeah, Thomas, you can't positive think your way out of arthritis. Who's up for some blueberry pie? Quick redirect, or let's not burden our lovely guest. No, who's pie?
Who's up for some blueberry pie?
Quickly.
Speaking of blueberries, my bridge partner, Edna's niece, discovered this mole last week.
Hold that thought, Mildred. I really need to take this.
How does
Hello?
blueberry and moles?
Hi there. Could you put me through to Meredith Weiss, please?
Excuse me, who is this?
Oh, it's Steve. Steve Mitchell from work. Is Meredith there?
You're talking to her father in Oregon. She's at home, celebrating Christmas.
What? Christmas? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to bother you. Is it Christmas already? Gosh, I totally missed that. I've been pulling a couple of all-nighters. I'm gonna splash some water on my face. Sorry again, Mr. Weiss. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Merry Christmas.
Why do you call my house?
Everything okay, honey?
That silly boss from Meredith's work called for some reason or other. Never mind. Beth, you were saying?
I wasn't actually, but I was looking for a way to say this, and now's as good a time as any, I suppose. My dear friends, I am leaving Providence Oaks.
What?
You're what?
What's that, dear?
Why?
Why?
Well, before we move on to the sad part, let me first tell you the good part. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be a grandmother.
Oh, Beth, that is amazing.
Well, I'll be.
Whose mother?
I mean... Congratulations.
Yes, my son Daniel and his wife are expecting. Isn't that wonderful? But, and here's the proverbial kicker. You may remember that they moved to Savannah, Georgia a few years ago. So if you put 2 and 2 together...
You're moving away to be with them. That's great, Beth. I'm so happy for you.
That is marvelous, Beth. Congratulations. I wish you and your family all the happiness in the world. But I'll miss you something terrible. We all will. But we have to toast to the good news. Thomas, go pour us some brandy and I'll get the pie.
Oh, Thomas, would you have any antacid? That eggnog is starting to stir up something indiscreet.
You had me at brandy.
On it. Now, let's celebrate this wonderful evening, ladies. Here's to a lovely old Christmas spent with good friends.
What up, AJ?
Here.
Heck yeah. Oh, I took a gander at your stream. For some reason, it didn't save your stream, so that might be something to consider to make
Hey,
sure.
Thomas. Did you see the game last night?
You got that
Morning,
setting.
Frank. Nope. We had our Christmas dinner. What happened?
The Celtics were up by 25 in the third quarter, but they still lost the game in double overtime.
Yeah, in the game, it's Merry Christmas, but not for me. It's still only the beginning of December. Also, I'm not a big Christmas celebrator.
So was it a big payday for you?
One of the biggest of the year. And now the odds are dropping for Boston. I'm gonna bet on them to win it all this season.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Frank.
Ha, Thomas. We'll see. Have a good one today.
Silly guy. I still have to deliver mail on Christmas, after Christmas? Okay, alright. No rest for the mailman.
Season's greetings, P.O. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees. But you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here. I watched the movie Gremlins the other day, right in my own cozy VCR-equipped living room.
Sure, she was gonna say something real interesting, but I'm like, I got packages to deliver.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
When you said something about saving my stream, what is that and how do I do it? Oh, you just have to go into your, like, settings.
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Doesn't really matter what Maureen said. I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy. But first, hand over a football team supply of cheesy dip, quiche, and sloppy joes.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to run now. Bye, Nancy, and hi-bye, Thomas.
Bye, Kay.
Maureen Hennessy strikes again.
That's a great name. But yes, so if you go into your stream settings, there should be something listed under VOD, which is video on demand, and there should be like a little thing that says like save your streams. Because if you don't save them, or you can go just directly and publish them manually, because maybe you don't want all your streams to auto-save. So you can either publish it or go into your settings and have it auto-publish. That way, whatever you stream sticks to your profile for, I think, what, 2 weeks is how long Twitch holds onto it before they're like, get out of here. 1 second. Sorry, I had something in my throat. But yeah, you can do that or not. You know, you can make that part of your stream's charm where it's like, oh, if you want to see it, you have to be here. You know, some people like to do that exclusivity.
I guess tact never has been her strong suit.
That's one way to put it. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm supposed to come to the rescue?
Isn't this a great opportunity to generate some extra revenue?
With the ridiculous discount she's demanding, it's mostly nothing but a great opportunity for a lot of extra work. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
Sure thing, Nancy. Have a great day.
Just say yes and move on. Alright, let's take a look at our route here. Alright, so hit this. Boom, boom. Oh, there's something at the cabins. Okay. So, turn around.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Oh, and I forgot to say, shout out to Beanstalk. That's the person that was playing Warframe with me today. They were so nice. And they did a couple assassination missions with me, and I was like, I'm a very low level, so I was like, I only have 2 assassinations unlocked. I have Jackal and then the guy on Earth that we fight. And I'm like, do you mind if we do it again? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's go ahead. And I was like, yay! So shout out to Beanstalk. Alright, 203 Jackson. Excuse me. You did not grab the package, my friend. Pick up. There we go. Is it a hat? Maybe it's a hat. Or a bowl. No, not a bowl. Maybe a bowl. Maybe a plate.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them?
Oh, that's a nice car.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Ooh, and I should note, if anyone's curious about today's movie suggestion, just know it deals with a very strong topic. So it's not a light and fluffy movie. It's just like, oh! And you're like, oh! And then it just kind of takes a darker turn at the end where you're like, oh!
Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. So here's to you, Andy and Toby.
It's rated R for a reason. But it was like, an interesting movie. You know, I think it'd be faster if I just back it up. I can do this. Perfect. I don't think I'm allowed to, but I can try, because I think there's like a border of rocks that keep me from doing that. Let's give it a shot though. Mind you, I don't have a license, but I'm doing okay, right? There's all these rocks. Never mind! The lake is frozen. They're like, stop it. So that's what happens. You spawn back at the post office because it's a frozen lake and this is supposed to be a cozy game. So like, you're not just gonna be drowning, you know? A fun thing to see. Alright. Carry on with our route. Whose house is this? Oh, it's my house. I ain't worried about it then. What if my wife's home though? What if my wife's home? Hold on. Hold on. What if my wife's home? We never talk anymore. I don't see any cars, so I don't think she's home, but I'm just gonna take a gander. Right? Maybe we share the mail truck. Maybe I drop her off. No? Nothing? Okay, okay. I wanna talk to my wife, man. I miss her. Alright. Back it out of here.
It's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. It's not what we see.
Interesting, the radio station changing at random intervals. It's a nice touch.
I've never been so ready. By your breath and open sky. It's not what we know. It's where we go.
Oh, I should have taken this. Alright, well, oops. I'll be sure to turn at the next right.
Okay, Thomas, just keep the wheels steady and trust the snow chains on the tires. I'm reminded of our honeymoon to Niagara Falls all those many years ago. A little more impressive than our local waterfall, but not by much.
All right, Bear Creek. Ooh, nice big package. Man, you...
Hey there. Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
That's what you get for not being a good boy? Oh my goodness. Keep ordering heavy parcels and Santa will skip you all together.
That's what you get for not being a good boy, Robert Harris.
Let me try to make it up to you. Take that heavy load off your hands. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing?
Wait. Would the ice not melt if you have a fire pit next to the hole and then you fall into... You know, that's not my problem. It's not my department.
That sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening.
Sure, let's do it. But you better make sure that fire pit is working.
Perfect. I'll bring all the gear, but feel free to bring some booze. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
I've had better. My daughter couldn't make it.
Sorry to hear that. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you tomorrow, Thomas. I'll come pick you up.
Cool, we have an adventure tomorrow. I'm gonna go ice fishing. Why not? Apparently I'm old. I'm not a spring chicken no more. Come on, do a little ice fishing. Thank you. Hey. What's he doing? Oh, he's snoozing on the floor. My cat's asleep next to my feet. Because I don't have, like, a big enough lap for him to sit on. I'm just itty bitty. Like, he'll try, but, like, I just got twig legs. And he's like, can't lay on this. I'm like, I don't blame you, son. Before I continue... Yep. Making sure I'm heading the right way. Watch out for deer. Ooh, do I get to see deer?
These cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Cold. Probably freezing cold.
Oh, I see it. Are like hidden. There is a bush in front of you.
There we go.
Last thing.
Don't wanna sleep tonight at all. Just wanna watch the stars fall. You don't wanna try to make up dreams just to be seen. I wanna lay beside you, oh, quiet. By your breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. The wings that tell us goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose to be.
Oh.
Whoa, looks like you're having some car trouble.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
Wait a minute. Aren't you Connor Price, KNW6 News?
In the flesh. Are you a regular viewer?
Absolutely. I like to catch up on the local goings-on right before reruns of Fries and the Hamburger.
I see. And is yours a Nielsen family? With an odometer and everything?
Can't say we are, no.
Then how does that help me? Huh? Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine?
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God! I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of freaking yokels.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
Well worth.
Quite the experience it was. Well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas Weiss. And as the local mail carrier, I know just the guy to fix your car problem.
If you mean Young Car Service, I'm way ahead of you, Mr. Weiss. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels. So, we meet again.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden, I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
Go take a hike. It's my wife's business. I don't want to affect her, but I also want this man to be self-sufficient.
I happen to know her home number by heart. It's 555-8039.
Thank you. 555-8039. Come on, pick up already.
I'll just leave the parcel here on the counter. Bye.
You better not talk to my wife like that.
Already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
Better not talk to my wife that way. I hope my wife isn't mad. But it's like, I don't want your business to suffer just because I have a little squabble.
I should have a new booking system ready in a few weeks.
All right. Okay. All right, back home we go. Hey. Get out of here. pretty. We stop by the farm. Maybe I should make sure he didn't die. Or blow his fingers off. I'm checking on the farmer to make sure he didn't unalive himself. Nope. Alright. Because, like, I delivered him a package yesterday, and I was like, oh, what's in there? He's like, you don't want to know. But, like, he's saying it in a joking tone. And he's like, all I can tell you is I'm gonna go out with a bang this, you know, like, New Year. And I'm just like, there's two ways that can be taken. So. Try it. Yeah, there is. Ta-da! I think the texture is just, like, a little too far down, so it's underneath the snow versus on top, which is why it suddenly cuts off. But it's... Oh. I don't obey the traffic laws. I am a mailman. You should see it. I'm just, like, playing chicken. He actually doesn't die. I had to re-look it up because I was like, does he die? No. I thought I died. I don't die. I go on vacation, and that's why my daughter, like, shows up. She's like, I'll cover you so you and mom can go on vacation because I've been working for 40 years straight. So, you know, my wife was like, you need a vacation. All right, let me check on Meredith. Or, sorry, Maureen.
Hi there, Thomas. How are you on this fine, cold day?
Sorry, Maureen, you... It's a little bugged, but that's okay. She was supposed to be there. Yeah? Well. It's not what we see. It's what we choose. See that stop sign? I just don't care. I just drive right past it. Oh no, a car tried to run into me earlier, but I was just like, I am like a cinder block. Do what I want. I'm a very cozy mailman. It's a fox! Wait, can I pet you? Wait. He runs faster than me. Wait, let me pet you. At least I didn't hit him. Yep. Ooh. Sauce. Have fun with your Warframe sauce.
Bye.
Yeah. Rumi's into Warframe right now. Alright.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
Let's hope he's in a better mood now. He was really quite rude to me earlier.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Mr. Price? Aren't you supposed to be in Melville?
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, change of plans, I'm afraid. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with her? Christmas hangover?
No, it's just that I told her about our earlier meeting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, about that. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That's quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
It's Providence Oaks, P.O. for short.
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
A great little place, too. This town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
I hear there's some sort of computer game with that name now. Though I don't really know much about computers, that's more my daughter's area of expertise.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Yes, I think I can.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
An interesting fella. Good day, sir. I'm gonna read a book.
The yo-yo started out as a weapon in the Philippines during the 16th century, before being introduced to the United States as a toy in 1929. It weighed 4 pounds and had a 20-foot cord. Australian rower Bobby Pierce won the 1928 Olympic Games against 8 other competitors, even though he stopped during the race to let ducks pass in front of him.
Is that true? Oh, I thought I was gonna go ice fishing. I guess not. All right.
What a glory.
So you gander at a route. So obviously don't hit that, loop around, come back, hit that, go this way, turn around, and go back. Either way, I have to backtrack. Yeah, 1986. It's a cool, cute little map. Okay, yeah, so...
Seriously fine Friday it is out there, y'all. Want to hear a PO positive? Tuned into the right frequency.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Mildred's great. There you are.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time.
I love that you can hear the car honking. Sorry, English. Honking outside like, get out of the way, mailman. It's like, go around, I'm delivering a package. Let her be. Let Mildred be.
But about that news of yours.
I was afraid it would perhaps put a dampener on the evening, but I was happy we could celebrate together nonetheless.
It was quite a shock for both Emily and myself, to be honest. We've known each other for so long. We're practically part of each other's furniture.
Let me guess. I'd be your bookshelf.
Yes, and we'd be your mailbox. Or I would be, I suppose.
Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
Aww.
You're like a walking library, Beth. Always a fitting quote.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Thought about it? Yes. Your news has put things into perspective, I suppose. But leaving here would sure be a big step. Maybe too big, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
Right? Like, these are just Snyder mark. Like, maybe it's time for some new glasses. Or just, take your time.
I understand. It's best to take your time with things like that.
Exactly. Whether one likes it or not. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
All right, who has been honking their horn this whole time? Excuse me. I'm trying to have an emotional moment with my friend. They're about to move away. I will fight you. I will GTA style this if I need to. Ah, wholesome. I'm a wholesome mailman. Enjoy the rest of your day. Breathe in, breathe out. You're a calm mailman. No violence. Very calm. snowman's cute.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Cute. And gotta get the package up here.
It's where we go. I grow wings and tell us goodbye. It's not what we see. It's what we choose to be. We're beyond good. I've never been so ready. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know. It's where we go. I grow wings and tell us goodbye.
Part and parcel.
It's what we choose to be. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know. It's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. It's not what we see. It's what we choose to.
Chairman. The fox! Oh, what a cutie. Hold on.
Of snow, 1 foot of snow, and apple cider to go.
I think we have to go up this road to get to it. Oh my god! Careful, buddy. Really see a road. I think we're just gonna have to hoof it. Oh, there it is. What is he doing out here? Is this where he goes to watch his games? Excuse you, I said open. I said grab that package, not close. Pick up. Okay, you're being silly. Old logging road. Pick up.
A belated Christmas gift?
There you go.
Maybe.
Ah, fireworks.
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff. Hardly any customers at the post office anyway.
Aren't you at least a little worried that Walter Morgan might show up?
Morgan? I don't think so. Last time that city slicker tried driving in the snow, he totaled his car against the deer statue.
Can't say that you're wrong there, Frank.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
Not if it gets me into trouble, Frank.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well, let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous. I'm going to leave now and pretend we never had this conversation.
Okay, Thomas, fair enough. See you at the office. And I hope you still enjoy the show.
All right. How do I... Right, there's rocks all around, so I can't drive. Maybe on the other side? Oh, it's the diner. You have people that are inside your diner, but there's no cars out here. And it's kind of a walk from town.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
But they might just be like, oh, it's good exercise. We'll just walk to the diner. You know?
Okay, so we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views, so...
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa. No one knows the town like a mailman. Right, Mr. Weiss?
Hey, Mr. Serrano, Miss Richter.
Please, call us Gabe and Ilsa.
He can call you Gabe and Ilsa. I prefer Miss Segment Producer Extraordinaire.
You two call me Thomas then, please.
Anyway, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well... Jack Reynolds' farm. Not just for the place, but for the man. He might be the most interesting character in all of Providence Oaks.
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas Theodore Wise? What am I, chopped liver?
After Maureen Hennessy, of course. Hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you, my knight in woolen armor. Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way. Ashley's a sweetheart, but when it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
Such a nice fellow.
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen. Gabriel may look and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix anything. Well, except for our van. But other than that...
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here, if you catch my drift.
Maureen, there's a lady present.
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
Maureen!
So, anyway.
Literally, Maureen. Couple days ago, oh, I miss my husband. It's been so long. And now she's like, what up, young buck? No! Leave him alone. Let him fix the faucet without being harassed.
So?
Oh, wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening. We had a nice chat about your new plans.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Yes. How did you know?
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name. It's "Good to see you, man" for guys and "Hey, lady" for gals.
Really?
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year. Connor's a lot. But I guess after this week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price wrangler.
Gabriel seems very nice, though. That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah. He's a big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is complicated, so that's a welcome antidote.
Well, now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen! Also, the fact that her head, like, snapped up, like she just, like, materialized there. Is the faucet fixed yet? Also, you shouldn't startle people.
Maureen, you shouldn't startle people like that.
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa about 12 times.
Really? Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
Right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Bye now, folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen.
Right, like, I don't think we should meddle.
I don't think we should meddle in their affairs, though.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
I'll discuss it with Emily. Best get back to it. See you, Mo.
Bye now.
I ain't gonna make any promises. I might just want to stay in with my wife, cuddled up with her new romance book. Maybe we'll just read it to each other and be like, this is interesting. You know, just take turns reading a page each. Make it a fun game. Now we backtrack.
Knowing what you're dreaming of, past the copper statues of everyone you ever loved. Lower down the bridge and left me. Never get to know me from within.
look at that yard. Impressive. Alright, vintage.
Part and parcel. And yet another satisfied customer. And that's the last one. Whew.
The fact that this mail truck doesn't have like streaks of paint missing and just like other colors on it. How many things I keep bumping into. Impressive. I'm pulling into the parking lot and they'd be like, Thomas, again! I'd be like, sorry. And they're like, how? And it's like, I was just really enjoying today's song. And I didn't see the person pull out. And I just sideswipe their car a little. Friday evening. So right, we're gonna go ice fishing?
I'll get it. Hello?
Very good evening. Am I talking to Mrs. Emily Weiss?
Yes, sir, that would be me.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pleasure to talk to you. My name is Christian Carmichael, and I represent Fly into Florida.
Oh, hi there.
I have great news for you, Mrs. Weiss. It's been a while, but do you perhaps remember entering into our Fly into Florida sweepstakes?
Now that you mention it, I think so. Yeah. Was that the one on the back of the juice carton?
That's the one. And I am more than happy to tell you that you are the winner of the grand prize.
The grand prize? Wow, fantastic. I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Could you refresh my memory a little bit?
Go to Florida.
No problem, Mrs. Weiss. You have won a 2-week trip to Florida for 2.
Wow, Florida? Really? I won? I have never won anything in my life. Hold on, I need to tell my husband. Honey, we won! I'm talking to a gentleman from Fly into Florida. And he says we've won a 2-week holiday for 2.
Get out of here, Florida? Wow!
Isn't it great? We're so happy. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You've got plenty of time to let it all sink in. Next, we'll be sending you an extra special envelope. It will contain a confirmation letter, airline tickets, hotel tickets, and I totally forgot to say this earlier, a $500 check covering any additional expenses.
Wow, I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it most definitely is, Mrs. Weiss. And we'll be making sure you both have the time of your life. There's one thing I must stress. The dates can't be altered. So if you have plans for the first 2 weeks of September, this would be a great moment to change them. And I hope this answers all of your questions for now. Congratulations on winning. And we look forward to seeing you fly into Florida.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice.
I think I need to sit down for a moment. Florida.
Oh, that's Robert. Sorry, honey. I can't celebrate with you right now. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow night at Moe's.
I will hold you to that. Have fun on the ice, hun. And when you start to freeze out there, just think of sunny Florida.
Be like, hey bro, give me like a little bit of time. See, the fire. I guess it's too
Drilling a
cold.
hole, getting that fire pit going. Ice fishing's a lot of work. And it's cold, but we're fishing all right.
See, that's my concern.
Are you sure that the fire won't melt the ice? I didn't bring my swim trunks.
Don't worry, Thomas. He travels mostly upwards. And hopefully also in our direction.
Okay.
Man, it's nice out here. This setting could use a guitar.
Not exactly fond memories. Yeah, wouldn't that scare the fish away? Just vibe with him, Nina. Just vibe with him.
Yeah, guitar tunes would sound nice right now.
It'd be a shame to disturb the peace now, though.
Ah!
Hey, what was Emily going on about when I picked you up? You guys are going to Florida?
Yeah, apparently we won a 2-week trip.
Wow, congrats. Not that Florida's my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
Here I am, trying to vibe with the man, and I'm like, oh, the music would scare away the fish, you know, like knowing this. But I'm like, no, he said it. Like, let's vibe with him. It's like, yeah, music could be great. Like, it really fit the scene. But he's like, nah, let's now ruin the piece. It's like, God damn it.
Oh, you'd rather stay in good old P.O., huh?
Yep, I'm perfectly happy with what I've got right here.
P.O. is great, but is it also a good place to meet someone?
I know what you're hitting at. The answer's no, of course. But maybe this is what I need right now.
Wait, who did I end up with in the main game? Was it Robert? Oh my god, who was it?
I don't know, Robert. Haven't you been by yourself long enough now?
Wouldn't it be ideal if Mrs. Wright dropped by my house one day?
Certainly. And also quite improbable. But you never know.
Hold on.
Let's drink to that. Would be a shame if Emily filled that flask of yours for nothing.
Take it easy, designated driver.
One sip won't hurt, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's catch a fish and get the hell out of here.
Hold on. Who did I end up with in the original game? Don't mind me, I'm just quickly going to my video.
Hey, Thomas, do you have a minute?
As long as it doesn't get me into trouble, Frank.
Listen, I just got a heads up from one of my buddies at HQ. He said Walter Morgan left for P.O. with tires screeching. I need to lay low for a while. If you see him, you haven't seen me, okay?
Frank, I'm not sure about this.
Holy crap! Morgan's on the premises! I'm not here.
Good morning, Mr. Weiss.
Good morning, Mr. Morning? No, be professional.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
I'm looking for Frank. Could you tell me where he is, please?
I'm so sorry, Frank.
Yes, sir. He's hiding behind this here counter.
I must advise you, this is not the time to be a wise guy.
I'm serious, sir. Have a look yourself.
Let me be serious instead. We received a report that a man with a mustache dressed in a light blue shirt was offering illegal fireworks to people in the postal office parking lot. If that man is Frank, and I'm sure it is, then that's strike 3 for Mr. Coleman. Please tell him I'm looking for him. Have a good day.
Frank!
Gone?
Yes, Frank.
Frank!
Holy crap, that was a close call. Thanks so much, Thomas. I think you just pulled off your best ever poker move. How did you know he wouldn't call your bluff?
Simple. I wasn't bluffing, Frank.
Thomas, you're the best. See you Sunday evening. I guess we'll have to play poker with the curtains closed.
Okay, looking at the video, I think it is. I think I do end up with Robert in the main game. So it's kind of perfect. He's called
Saturday.
Lumberjack. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We got service station. Cool. So bum. I do have to come back into town. It's fine.
Everyone, get ready for a pet peeve from Joseph.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've been watching that TV series everyone's been raving about. What's it called? A Hamburger with Fries? I expected a charming sitcom like Bon Appetit, but instead got treated to a lousy mix of mediocre puns and gratuitous violence. If this is where TV shows are heading, then I'm heading the other way.
Oh, looks like the Dark Tide update's out.
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Hi, Nancy.
Ah, there you are. Could you bring this box over to the diner? And if they ask, there's no discount.
I'm sorry, but no. Parcels need to go through the post office first.
Oh well, then don't. I couldn't care less about that party.
I'm an official cozy man. It's like, no, it officially has to go through the post office.
And it's not my problem either.
They can come and get it if they want it.
I might be the reason the party's ruined, but I'm like, no. I am a wholesome postman, but I follow the rules. Alright, turn around. Hey, Russell. I should restate. I followed the post rules, not the road rules.
I'm not trying to swear free, just as bad as you. Sometimes words you see, but always crazy, right? I'm looking for the breaks. Come join me in the search. I think that's
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Why does it look like Frank? Come on, enter.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
That's right, we have today's deliveries, and then I'm guessing tomorrow's deliveries, and then maybe that wraps up the DLC?
They must be out of town for the holidays.
Nope, wrong place. Sorry, this is what I wanted. Yeah. Not this one? Not this one.
Was the night before the big day. Early sleep. House was so quiet I could hear my heartbeat. Then I heard a rumble. I wondered, oh, could this be famous Batman coming down the chimney? Cracked open my door to catch a glimpse of Saint Nick. Hardly see a thing. Smoke was so thick. Drive story. At least it is to me. But for others, especially my mother, the day that lives in infamy. I swear I'm not a liar, but Daddy lit the Christmas tree on fire. I wouldn't say that my dad drank much more than most. This time of year, he tend to double his dose. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Alcoholic drinking Christmas song.
The Yule log ain't the only thing burning that night. Oh, it's a funny story. At least it is to me. But for others, especially my mother, the day that lives in infamy. Swear I'm not a liar. Daddy lit the Christmas tree on fire.
There we go.
I think a car like that blue one would be pretty cool to have. Probably make road tripping super easy. Just take out those back seats. Good to go. The roomie is streaming. Yay.
Now she wants a Christmas tree. What am I to do? I told you, baby, I didn't think this would matter. Besides those damn trees, they're a real fire hazard. Now have you know the doctor just diagnosed me with something called PTCTFSD. That's post-traumatic Christmas tree fire.
Part and parcel. Yet another heavy package for you, Ben.
Let me take that off your hands, Thomas. You know I feel guilty enough as it is. Having you lug around those car parts week in and week out.
That's the job, Ben. Neither snow nor rain nor heavy packages
Stay these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. I'm serious, though. If you don't mind me saying, you're getting up there. Ever think of hanging up the old coat and bag?
Hey, we can't all have our daughters follow in our footsteps when we retire the way you can.
Well, that's true enough. Son of a gun. It's the engine parts for the news van. Didn't expect them to come in so soon.
No, that's great. Now they'll be able to roam around PO for their report.
Yep. With any luck, that thing will be up and running before the end of the day.
Hey, don't rush it, Ben. Remember, you're getting up there yourself.
Yeah. Now get going, you old timer.
We're just being sassy with each other. It's like me, old timer. You, old timer. Alright. Let's see what happens. In the workday.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi there, Beth. What brings you here?
I saw you arrive just now, so I decided to venture across the road with a minor request.
You'll catch something. Please go back inside. We'll take care of it Monday. Don't you worry.
Okay, I suppose. I was hoping to send this today, but there was this unfamiliar character sitting at the counter in the post office when I looked. But I'll take it to Frank next week. I'll head back in now. It's getting cold. Bye now.
Sure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I don't bend the rules for nobody. Also, what unfamiliar character? Oh, is it Walter Morgan? Afternoon? Wow, it's dark already.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's us. Your dad is standing right next to me.
Hiya.
Hi! Shouldn't you two be at Moe's right now?
Yeah, we're about to jump in the car, but we wanted to share some exciting news with you. Oh, first things first, though. How was your Christmas?
Well, I worked. And Tess and I made a Christmas meal you probably won't ever find in a cookbook. But we had a lovely evening. Thanks, Mom. Can I get the exciting news now, please?
Okay, so your dad and I will fly into Florida this September. I won a sweepstakes.
Get out of here. Wow, that's so awesome, Mom. Florida in September. Beats the PO weather, huh?
Oh, sure does.
Get married.
Dad, are you excited as well?
I was like, they're already married. But you know, it would be funny if they're like, honey, we're finally getting married. It's only been like 4 decades.
I sure am.
Aren't you worried about flying there?
Nah.
Last time you came to visit, it took a few hours for that green tinge to leave your face.
Oh, Meredith, don't make it worse than it was.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Maybe he just boozed too much on the plane. Have you checked if the flight includes free cocktails? Best bring your flask, Dad, just in case.
Did you just call me an alcoholic?
Hey, don't give your old man such a hard time. It's bad enough he had to miss his daughter at Christmas.
Oh, well. I may not have been there, but at least my boss called to interrupt your dinner. Sorry about that, by the way. Rest assured he was appropriately ashamed.
Good.
We all make mistakes, Meredith. Some of us just more than others.
I can't disagree there. Oh, hey, you two shouldn't keep Maureen waiting.
You're right about that. Your dad will go and get the car warmed up.
Now.
Right, honey?
Keep her waiting. Let the gals talk. Let the gals talk.
That's my cue. Bye, Em. Take care.
Bye. Have fun tonight.
Right. I guess they're not going to talk.
Thanks for getting the car all toasty for us, honey.
You're very welcome, dear. It's my pleasure.
We've been doing this for decades now. And I've never stopped looking forward to spending my Saturday evening here with you.
Aww.
I feel the same way, Em. I'm a lucky man to have you.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order? Or should I just write down pancakes for lovely Emily and a T-bone steak for Big Thomas here?
Oh, Maureen, your intuition never ceases to amaze me. It sure is pancake time for me again.
I'm gonna mix it up.
Hold your horses, Maureen. I think I might have something else.
Pancakes.
I'll have pancakes, too.
You got it. Be right back, folks.
Be matching
Ashley,
with my
it's
wife.
pancake time!
This will never get old. But Beth making surprise plans and this Florida trip landing in our lap got me thinking a little bit. If we're getting close to being able to do whatever we feel like doing, does that mean we should stay in PO forever?
I mean, these are all our friends, and it'd be such... I mean, that's where everybody goes. Everybody goes to Florida, but I'm like, this is our home. Hi, Russell. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, of course. I can't imagine living anywhere else.
It's also very hard for me to imagine.
Okay, good.
But it snuck into my mind, and it doesn't seem to be sneaking out.
So.
And it's not like your arthritis will stop acting up in weather like this.
Ooh. It's hot, humid, and sunny. It is humid there. I agree with that. I think if I had to choose between Guam and Florida, temperature-wise, I probably would choose Guam. But like, for a state to do stuff, I would choose Florida, because Guam is just a territory, and there's not much to do on an island. It's itty-bitty. Son's demanding attention again. Can I help you? You're silly. You're a silly cat man. I say let's look forward to the Florida trip. If we like it, we can always change our mind and move down there.
I am looking forward to that Florida trip the more I think about it.
Yes, that's Russell.
It's a perfect opportunity to test the waters.
Oh, wasn't it nice the way Meredith reacted to the news? Although I'm sure she's a little envious.
Did you just backhand compliment our daughter? Russell. My son. You can't be on the keyboard, I'm sorry.
Yeah. When's the last time she had a few days off and left the big smoke?
Okay, folks, while Ashley's busy in the kitchen, it's time to fill Moe in on a few details.
This way.
Bertie told me you two were off somewhere fancy.
Maureen, I was planning on telling you and the girls all about it tomorrow evening. But I'm sure you've also heard it's Florida in September.
Florida in September. Oh, imagine that. Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
Thanks, Maureen.
I love that everyone's just like, oh, September. Florida.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Are you offering your ticket to me? Oh, Thomas, that's so nice of you.
Nice try, Maureen. Nice try. But the only one sitting next to me on that plane is my man.
Are you totally sure about that, though? I heard that a certain Walter Morgan will probably not be very lenient with holiday requests from the postal office employees.
Would he really get in the way of our Florida trip?
If Walter Morgan gets in the way of that, I'll get in his way.
I don't think I'm supposed to actually run away, but sorry.
Oh, that means dinner's almost ready. Be right back, folks.
See, things like this, they bother me sometimes. Maureen's a sweetheart, but it's almost impossible to have a private life here.
That sure is true. Would be nice to walk around somewhere without everyone calling you mailman.
That's a good thing about working at the motel. Most of the people I'll never see again. Oh, Maureen's heading this way again. Let's just enjoy our lovely dinner together, shall we?
We shall. Have I already told you that you look wonderful tonight?
Oh my.
Look alive, folks.
So sweet.
2 plates of the good stuff.
It's so sweet. It's like, hey, did I tell you look nice? Sunday, December 29th. Oh, I guess we're going to New Year's Eve.
Oh, Thomas, my dear, sweet husband.
Yes.
The one and only. No autographs.
Oh, the sweetest man alive. Always prepared to help out anyone who asks for a favor, even on his Sunday off.
Okay, Em. What needs doing?
The motel called, and, well, the TV crew would very much like to rent some movies from the Flick Shack today. But I couldn't just let poor little Angie ferry them over in this weather, so...
So you're driving over there yourself?
I would, but, well, you're the ferry things over expert of the family, and you know how I hate to drive in the snow. Pretty please, dear.
I don't want to be snide, but it's like...
Of course, Em. You've been so busy lately. It'll be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Tell you what, I'll make some extra tasty snacks for your poker night tonight. How's that?
It's a deal.
I thought I was
Thomas
free.
Weiss says I live and breathe. What in tarnation are you doing out and about in the mail truck on a Sunday?
Apparently you can't deliver movies, so I have to.
Came to pick up some movies for the TV crew.
Oh, I know. Your wife called ahead.
Then why did you ask me?
Happy to do it for Emily. And for you. And for the TV crew. Parts of it, anyway.
But first things first. So, what's the hot gossip on these out-of-towners?
Well... There's Gabriel Serrano. He's the sound guy. Nice guy. Full of vim and vigor.
Sounds delightful. What about the rest?
Ilsa Richter is their producer. Obviously, she's the brains of the outfit.
Mm-hmm. Her I've met. Came into the store yesterday asking about P.O. and whether I liked it here. Cute as a button, that one. And only in town for a couple days. Perfect for a girl on the rebound. Shame she's into men. One in particular.
Really? Which one?
The way her eyes lit up when she mentioned that colleague of hers, Gabriel. Trust me, a girl knows. So anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. According to Emily, our intrepid reporters have 2 rooms equipped with VCRs between them. One for Connor Price, KNW6, and one for Ilsa Richter.
Great. I know what we should get for Connor.
I don't know.
All the President's Men. That should give him some inspiration.
Great idea. But Connor's already made his pick. Octopussy. It says it's James Bond's all-time high. I guess they forgot about that time he went to the moon.
Fine by me. And what did Ilsa choose?
That's where we come in. See, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with her colleague, Gabriel.
Okay.
Thomas, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with Gabriel.
I heard you.
Your putting emphasis on seemingly random words has not helped me grasp what you're suggesting.
No, I think you get it. We can guide Cupid's arrows in the right direction, if you know what I mean, by picking a lovey-dovey movie. After all, 'tis the season.
To be jolly for a little post-Christmas?
To be jolly? What does that have to do with anything?
You and Emily are regular customers, so you know what I have available. So, which film will it be?
One's a hoot and a half. Not Scarface. Definitely not Scarface. Not because of the violence. No, because the main character has an interest in a family member. And like it's a real quick scene. Right? Like a Christmas explosive barrel? Like that'd be a good one. But yeah, it's Scarface. It's a real quick scene. I think it's like 2 or 3 lines she says. But like you watch that and you're like, wait a minute. What? What? And I'm like, all I hear about is the like, say hello to my little friend, that, and like everything else. And I'm just like, how come no one ever mentioned this part? So, not Scarface. But let's do Trading Places. That's a hoot and a half. Well, yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's why I was like, I'm looking at it. I looked at it. Christmas explosive barrel.
Trading Places.
It's not an option.
That one's a hoot and a half.
Thomas, that's not a romantic movie. Gosh.
I feel uncomfortable playing Matchmaker. Sorry, not Terminator. It's Thermometer.
I feel uncomfortable playing Matchmaker. Let these crazy kids figure it out on their own.
I suppose you're right. It was fun while it lasted anyway.
Anyway, I'd best be on my way, getting these to the motel.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Thomas. My car, much like myself, is not built for snow. Say hi to Emily.
Will
Why do you live
Bye,
here?
Angie.
And why do you live here? Okay, let me take a gander. That. Yeah, we got Wacky. We got the thermometer, LGM, the little green man. Oh, that's great. Good barrels. Ooh, what's this one? The good, the bad, and the duck feet. Nice. Oh wait, then what was it? Godfather? The Odd Father. I still this. Hound of Music. I want that. It's my favorite. I want that as an actual poster. There it is. I was like, where's my truck? See, look at that. Beautiful poster. It's the freaking dancing frog. Not frog. Dog. Ugh, English. It's the little dancing dog that's like scooting its butt on the couch. It's perfect. Oh yeah, all those movies in there, they're all parody titles. It's great. Because, you know, copyright. Right before I drive. It doesn't matter which way I go. It's directly across the lake. If I could, if it would let me, I would just drive across the lake, but... What? Stay. I'm curious about the little side road there. I'll do it on the way back. Grab it from the back, or is it more just in my pouch? Nope, it's in my pouch. Hey, buddy.
Special delivery. I need the room numbers for Price and Richter.
Just drop them off at number 6. That's Richter. She'll take care of it. Thank you!
Yes, don't get up now. I'll take care of it.
Alright, number 6. I probably shouldn't shout that, just in case he's in there.
Movie delivery for segment producer Ilsa Richter.
Yes?
Oh, Excuse me, Mr. Price.
What are the
I thought this was
chances?
Ilsa's room.
No, that's room 9, but think nothing of it, my guy. Ooh, you got me my Bond movie.
Here it is. Don't forget to be kind. Rewind.
Love it. You know, Moore's an even better 007 than Connery. He just oozes that classy British wit. Thank you so much. Ta-da, ta-da, pow!
Yeah, imagine if I said Connor Wrangler. He'd be like, what was that? And then he would have beef with his producer. So. It's like, until I see you to your face.
A movie delivery for Ilsa Richter.
Yay! Good to see you, Thomas. So, what movie did you and Angie pick for me and Gabe?
Here you go.
Ah, Trading Places. Good choice. I could use a laugh or two.
It's a hoot and a half.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one more thing. On your way out, could you give a quick knock on Gabe's door, just so he'll know it's movie time? It's room number 2.
Will do.
Great. See ya.
Why not you knock on his door? I'm just a mailman. Gabe.
Gabriel Serrano, the lady in room number 9 humbly requests your presence for an evening of home cinema.
Thanks, Thomas. I'll be right over.
I gotta get
My work here is done.
a jolly somewhere, right? Having me drive around on my day off.
Okay, Ben. Question for you. Do you have that ace or not? You don't have to say yes or no. Just say anything. All I need to hear is one word from you to know if you're bluffing. Nothing? Not even a twitch or a blink? All right, I'll do the talking. I'm all in.
Call.
And he just instantly calls me. Great. I don't even need to see your hand. Well played, sir.
Thanks, Jack. You got unlucky there.
I don't know. I just don't have the patience for poker. You know, reading a poker book ain't gonna change that. Hey, Thomas? Why are the curtains closed, by the way? Last time I checked, home games are legal.
It's probably better if Frank answers that question.
Mm-hmm.
I sure can. Walter Morgan's on my tail. Someone snitched on me, and now I need to lay low until I have a good enough alibi.
Morgan again? What'd you do, Frank? I hope you didn't put Lady's underwear in his briefcase again.
And please tell me you stopped putting dead rats in his exhaust.
The classics. No, I didn't prank him at all this time. He's just out to get me. All I did was sell fireworks to someone. He said something about that being my third strike. I might actually lose my job, fellas.
Don't you think he's bluffing, Frank?
I'm afraid not, Thomas. I'm not gonna call his bluff in any case. I just need a plan.
I'm guessing they don't have any photographic evidence. Pictures of you selling these fireworks?
Just that there's a guy fitting my description. What are you getting at?
I might have a little plan. But let's first play a few more hands. I'm down almost $30.
One sec, Jack. Frank, I'm curious. We know Walter Morgan has a few reasons to dislike you, but why do you dislike him?
I could tell you why, but it's not a pretty tale. And it better not leave this room, kitchen.
Sure, Frank.
My lips are sealed, for once.
I say that, but I was like, he's behind the counter. Like, I was trying to be good. I don't, you know, I'm gonna be honest.
Frank, I'm not sure if I can keep another secret for you. I'll just go to the John.
Fair enough, Thomas. I can't blame you. All right, so this one time back in the summer of '69, it was before I started working in PO. There were a couple of pesky stray dogs wandering around HQ. I say pesky, but they never really hurt anyone. Just got a little excited if you walked past them eating a sandwich or whatever. Can't blame them, huh? They were hungry, even though I fed them every now and then. Morgan found out, of course, and after one complaint too many, he took matters into his own hands, or should I say, feet. He lured a couple of them behind his car, and before I knew what was going on, it was too late. I heard a loud and gut-wrenching howl. I saw two dogs run away, and Smokey, my favorite one, limped after them. It's the last time I ever saw those sweet dogs. Then Walter Morgan looked me straight in the eye with a smug grin on his face, and he said, "This is how you do a proper job, Frank." I can still see that grin when I close
Oh my god.
eyes.
Okay, that does it. Walter Morgan is now on my eternal shit list, and I'll make sure the rest of PO knows about it.
What a despicable human being. I can't believe he did that.
Well, he didn't. I was joking, of course. I don't really have a good reason for disliking Walter Morgan.
Oh my god, Frank.
That boring old pencil pusher just rubs me the wrong way.
Imagine.
Damn it, Frank, you had us good.
If he didn't tell them he was joking.
You sure did, but I'll tell you about it another time.
Okay, folks, ante up. Here we go again.
So was potato chips the good snack that my wife made? Mm-hmm. Monday.
Psst, Thomas, over here.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for filling up the dumpster.
I wish that was all I was doing here. I'm trying to stay out of sight. Looks like Morgan will be at the post office all day. Listen up. Jack and I cooked up a little plan. I'm sure Morgan will be gone soon. But I gotta get out of here now. You haven't seen me.
Yes, I have. If he asks me, I will tell him exactly where I saw you. Morgan, a vicious rumor of you being a dog kicker is about to be spread. I hope you're aware.
Be careful on the road today, Mr. Weiss. Well, truck damage is costly.
Okay, well, I tried to report him. Alright, have a good one, Morgan. Can't say I didn't try.
Top of the Monday morning, PO.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We got top, bottom, and then here and here. Oh, wasn't I supposed to do the little forest path? I was, but I forgot to do it. Okay.
We're starting this week with a warning from Lucinda.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Hi, Jack. KNW6 TV crew's filming in PO yesterday with Connor Bryce. As a big fan, I just had to ask him for an autograph. He asked me for my name, but he kept calling me Linda.
Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Sorry, Linda, your name is now forever attached to a meme. Much like many meme names, there's always something attached. Wait, I just had a thought. I have something to test once we leave town and go deliver some stuff.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Brains thinking. Because we went into the lake, right? and our van teleported back at the post office. So I'm wondering if I can use that as a way to, like, fast travel, you know? Guess we'll find out. It's 3rd or Jackson. Letters.
McGill's got such a great price on this house when the Sugarmans moved away.
Oh, it's got one of those arch little nook areas. It's probably a lot faster to get in, drive, and drive back, but we'll take a little stroll. I was gonna say, I'm way over here. That radio must be blasting if I can hear it from that far. Right, like how close do I need to be for it to turn back on? Wow, that is some ways away. I'm coming. Yes, yes, I've blocked the traffic. I'm on my way. Good day, madam. Oh, it's not this house. It's the next one over.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay.
A deer? Oh no, it's a cat. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh, Mildred.
Oh, Thomas, hello there. Could you be a sweetheart and bring that over to me?
Of course.
Oh, careful now. Robert cleared most of the snow, but it's still a bit slippery. Thank you so much. If only I still had the balance and agility of my feline friends. Oh, and good day to you, of course.
Good day to you too, Mildred. And Genevieve.
Thomas, honestly, this isn't Genevieve. It's Mortimer. They look nothing alike. Isn't that right, Mortimer?
Oh, pardon me. I can't quite keep track of all your cats.
Well, I do have a lot of them, but not quite as many as there are streets in Providence Oaks, and you can keep those apart. So, what do you have for me today, Thomas?
Just a letter.
Let's see.
Don't need the passive-aggressive remarks, Mildred.
This sounds interesting. Apparently, I need to make a few copies of this letter, and if you send this letter along with $5 to the first 6 people on this list, your name will be added to the bottom. Soon enough, your name will rise to the top. Then many people will send you $5. You will earn lots of money with one small investment. Oh, what a great idea! What do you think, Mortimer?
It's like, Mildred, that's a...
Mildred, that's a classic chain letter scam. Don't fall for it. No one ever got rich off of one of those. Well, except for the post office.
Are you sure, Thomas? They make it sound so easy.
They always do. But there's no such thing as a free lunch, sadly.
$30 is quite a bit of money. I'll think about it.
You do that, Mildred. See you at Moe's tomorrow night?
Probably. Bye, dear.
Interesting pan to the nothing. Right, I was like, I don't appreciate her passive aggressiveness, but I'm not gonna let her fall to a scam. So. Oh. Like, trust me, as postman, stop it, it's a scam. Like, it does sound easy and nice. We're like, oh yeah, it's so simple. I just send them $30 and then the next person sends money, but it's like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Alright, let's test my theory. Like, does it put me back in the mail station, post office? Or does it just put me back on the road where I yeeted myself from? Let's find out. Whee! Puts me at the post office. So are you telling me that if I go deliver these and then go into the lake, I'm just gonna instantly show up here and I can just end my day? I don't have to drive back? Not me finding out about the secret fast travel option. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! I don't think I can run him over, but I don't want to take that risk. Who is he? Oh? Oh, it's the TV crew.
Okay, are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay, let's get this in one. I'm freezing my ass off. When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. In the summer months, this lake is bustling with activity. As the local fishermen cast their rods, the tourists plunk down hard-earned cash to rent a boat and spend a delightful sun-soaked day on the water. Not so during this particularly harsh winter, however. Now the watery heart of Providence Oaks finds itself completely frozen over. No, that won't do as an analogy because now we're sort of implying the residents have grown cold-hearted during the winter. Doesn't work, doesn't scan.
Yeah, and what was with that Chekhov stuff?
I don't get it. Chekhov? Like from Star Trek?
All right. Let's try something else. Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. How's it going?
Hi, Mr. Price. Did you enjoy the movie last night?
Hey, listen, how about I ask you a couple of questions on camera? Just simple stuff about the town.
Sure.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Great. Just move over here. Are we both in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll be great. The lake as a backdrop. Perfect. Let's go. All right. This is...
His name is Thomas Weiss.
I knew that. Thomas and I go way back. As the local mailman for truly countless years, Thomas Weiss knows Providence Oaks like he knows the back of his own hand. So, Mr. Weiss, how would you characterize this small, cold town and its warm inhabitants?
That's easy, Connor. Whether you're new in town or have lived here for ages, what's clear is this. Providence Oaks cannot be summed up in a single soundbite. But one thing's for certain. When the low winter sun hits that shimmering water just right, you realize Providence Oaks is breathtaking. And wherever you are, or whatever you face, here, a goodbye never has to be a farewell.
And cut. Ah, that's so sweet, Thomas Weiss. Completely unusable, but sweet. I know I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, that went well, kind of. Now, let's scout out the establishing shots at the far end of the pier. Let's go, Connor.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gabe, you can take 5. My advice would be to take those 5 in the van to reduce the risk of any further ass freezing off incidents.
Noted. Thanks, Ilsa.
I guess they didn't like what I had to say. Like, what I said was so beautiful. I was like, yeah. And they were just like, garbage. I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought it was really well said and well put.
There we go.
Why not? Okay, check it. It's only like it's the last letter. Oh,
Mr. Weiss. Thomas, sir.
Hi, Gabriel. What's up?
Just that, well, we'll be ringing in the new year right here in Providence Oaks. So, my mom is shipping over my tuxedo. Can you make sure it arrives okay? She says she clearly marked the package Serrano Room 2.
No, of course. Mailman's promise. Was that all you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, there is something else I wanted to ask you about. I guess I'm curious. How did you, like, woo your wife?
It's pretty simple and cliched. She's my high school sweetheart. I took her to the fairy tale dance. We snuck off to smooch under the bleachers, and the rest is ancient history. But I'm guessing that doesn't help you with what you really want to know. And that's none of my business. It's between you and Ilsa.
Shh, keep it down. Don't mention her name. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. It's just, you seem like a wise man. I'd really appreciate
Okay, he's asking for my advice, so I'm not meddling.
Okay, then. My advice...
I'm gonna follow my own rule. I don't date where I work, so...
is to keep it professional. starting a relationship with a colleague, that can end badly.
Wow. And is that your definitive judgment?
Yeah.
Definitive judgment sounds a little heavy-handed, but basically, yeah.
All done. Hey, what are you two schmoozing about?
You? A small part of me wants to, but I'm like, this is a work environment with other work colleagues who probably don't even know what's happening, so let's not get them involved. Just...
Oh, we were discussing the delivery of Gabriel's New Year's Eve attire.
Excellent. Now start the engine, Gabriel. We're rolling out pronto. Man alive, it's cold today.
On it, Mr. Price. Thanks, Thomas. You've been a huge help. So, take good care of that tux, yeah?
Will do. Bye, folks.
Alright. Into the van. Into the van.
I give it all to you for too
I'm just curious how all my decisions are gonna come together where they're like, oh, you didn't deliver this package. Oh, you didn't take the food over. It's like, yeah, no. It said deliver to this place. I delivered it here. You want to put it somewhere else? That's a whole nother department in the mail place. Gotta fill out that form. Oh my god, I need the package. See what I mean? Don't worry. I'll get back real quick. Pick up. I was like, it looks a little smooshed. I wonder if this is the package I originally gave to Nancy. Oh?
Hi there, ladies.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Got a delivery for the diner, Kay.
Great. Not from the general store, I see.
You tell me. All the information I usually need is on the address label.
Oh well. Okay, so before I leave, we had this awesome girls' night yesterday thanks to Beth. It was hilarious. When I first saw where we were going, my brain went, oh my god. And when the guy showed us what we were going to do, my brain went, oh my god. And when we started, it was so yuck, but also so cool, you know? I've never done anything like that before, and I loved that I got a chance to find out. But then again, I doubt that I will ever try it again.
Ah, yes, the girls' night.
I will be inquisitive, but I'm just like, because I don't like the way this is phrased. So I'm like, I don't want to say whatever. I don't want to dismiss them.
What did you end up doing?
We made haggis.
Oh, Gesundheit.
I said haggis. It's a Scottish dish made from a sheep's liver, lungs, heart, and suet, all stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It's this fascinating traditional gourmet staple stemming from the 15th century, would you believe? Poems have been written about it.
Meat on top of meat? Sign me up.
I have some leftover from last night, if you're interested.
It was so gross. I'll have nightmares about zombie sheep for weeks. Bleh. Okay, hate to leave you two, but I really have to sort out this delivery ASAP. Maureen will go bananas. Talk soon. Thanks again for the great evening, Beth.
Bye.
Bye, Kay. Well, now, I really should get back to the grind as well. Those New Year's price reductions aren't going to fix themselves.
Hold on, Beth. Quick word about Saturday.
Oh? What's on your mind?
Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me, Thomas. I'm fit as a fiddle. Now, if that's all, I really need to get back to the bookstore.
I don't mean to pry. I just want to make sure everything's good.
What do you mean?
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Okay, you've got me. Can we sit down here for a bit?
She's got cancer.
Heavens, I do feel a bit caught out. But I have to admit, it does warm my heart to know that I cannot fool my friends. Well, out with it, Beth. You see, it's my eyes, Thomas. I have glaucoma, which means my optic nerve is deteriorating. I found out a few months ago.
Oh my gosh, Beth. That's terrible.
Thank you. It was a bit of a shock at first. I haven't told Emily yet. Daniel knows. It's not that bad yet, but it's not getting any better either. The thing is, this kind of condition happens slowly. And I haven't been the fastest in getting it treated, but they can stabilize it. That's why I wasn't able to fix the parcel on my own last Saturday. And that's why I'm starting to miss a few details here and there when I'm in the store. Or asking for peas instead of beans at Christmas dinner with all of my friends of all places.
I had no idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
It's sweet of you, but there is no need to treat me any differently. I've been going about my business as usual, first and foremost, because the deterioration is so gradual. Until I couldn't really do the little things anymore. Things like reading small print are getting difficult, which was a painful thing to accept at first. Working in the bookstore is starting to give me more issues than I'd like. Getting older. It's a strange thing, isn't it? It's like that Robert Frost poem. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Doesn't mean I wouldn't mind taking a little nap in between from time to time, though.
I hear you. For lack of a better word, just downright blows sometimes.
Father Time catches up with us all, huh?
That he does. I mean, my arthritis is... I hate to admit it when Emily's around, but she's right. None of us are getting any younger.
And that's not an easy thing to accept, I know. But then, when you really look at it, in the end, it's not all bad. You see, every limit is a beginning as well as an ending, as T.S. Eliot puts it. For me, there's really no use dwelling too much on that limit. I can't change it anymore at this point anyway. But I do have a choice in how to deal with it. Plus, Georgia has a lot to offer: museums, social clubs, and most importantly, my family. If you look at it like that, getting older may still feel like a cursed time, surely, but I also see each new year as a gift. An opportunity to start new adventures, explore, and have more fun. You can't take something like that for granted.
I like that mindset.
I had a feeling you'd understand.
Hey, I'd make a pretty poor friend if I didn't.
Well, I guess I really should be going now. Thank you once again, Thomas. I do feel better now that it's out. You're a good friend.
Anytime, Beth. Bye now.
Keeping Pat too hot now. Return to the post office, you say? You don't mind if I just take a dip into the lake? So her with the package, that's not what I inferred at all. I just was like, what are you doing? Like, the store is closed. Not, oh, she can't read. Hey.
Hey, Thomas, have you seen Jack?
Yep. Yesterday night in my kitchen.
Yeah, okay. But I kind of need him now. I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm toast if Morgan suddenly shows up.
Really? What's the worst that can happen?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Mr. Coleman, I see you've managed to be present at the job position you're currently holding. I think it's time you and I had a little chat inside the office.
Mr. Morgan, it's so good to see you again. A little chat sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid there's an extremely urgent parcel I have to deliver right now. So stay put, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
You can stay right here, Frank. I'm sure Mr. Weiss would be happy to deliver that package for you. Right, Thomas?
Sure, Mr. Morgan. I just finished my round, so it's not a bother.
Excuse me, sir? Hi. Hello. I heard you were looking for a guy in a light blue shirt with a mustache to purchase illegal fireworks in the parking lot of the post office? Well, you found him.
Illegal fireworks? Who do you think I am?
Sir, you don't have to keep your guard up. Frank and Thomas here both know me very well, and I'm sure they won't tell a soul about what you're doing right now. So, what will it be? I've got rockets, Roman candles, fountains, sparklers. I even have barrages that'll give you a fireworks extravaganza that you won't ever forget.
I think there must be a misunderstanding here. Please, don't put Mr. Morgan in this position. If people walk by and see this, they might snitch on him and get him into trouble. He could even lose his job over this.
I don't think Mr. Morgan is interested in buying fireworks, to be honest.
I'll tell you what will happen now. I'm going to get in my car, start the engine, drive home, and pretend I did not just spend 3 days in Providence Oaks for absolutely nothing.
Sir, if you take a left at the deer statue, you'll eventually pass my barn, and I can fill your trunk there in just 1 minute. Do you have cash on hand?
Gentlemen, I'll be back next year. Frank Coleman, your luck will run out one day.
I wouldn't bet on it. Tally-ho, Morgan.
Will Morgan believe Jack was the one offering fireworks?
Is Morgan really going to believe Jack was the one offering fireworks? That mustache wasn't very convincing.
Doesn't matter. We turned up the heat on him and he chickened out.
Thanks, guys. I owe you one.
No, I think maybe you should go get in trouble. If what you're doing is illegal, then you should not be doing it. I don't think I like my coworker.
Hello?
Evening, Thomas. It's Maureen.
Oh, hi, Maureen. If you're looking for Emily, she's at the motel right now.
I was actually looking for you, Thomas. I don't know what to do with this Nancy situation. I get so worked up just thinking about it. And that usually gets in the way of doing the right thing, you know? I need to talk to someone who's a bit more emotionally detached from the situation.
Yeah.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I really don't want to get
That's
caught
between you two.
Well, Thomas, if you're not going to interfere, you know what's gonna happen. Because I'm not about to give in to that evil creature unless someone else convinces me I should.
Right? Like, go get the package yourself from her store and pay her full price because you decided, I'm gonna have a Christmas Eve party, which from the sounds of it, sounds like you have one almost every year. But you're like, I'm gonna order these supplies 2 weeks before the party to our tiny town where it snows and there's 2 male people. No, I'm not gonna get caught in this. No.
Maureen, I don't want to say I don't care, but I'm sorry. Life's too short to sweat the petty stuff.
Life's too short for phone calls like these, too. Good evening, Thomas Wise.
I want to move to Florida. Wow. Rude. Rude. New Year's Eve party. We'll see. I'm gonna read a book.
From 1912 to 1948, architecture was an Olympic discipline. Spanish singer Julio Iglesias used to be a professional goalkeeper. When recovering from a career-ending accident, a nurse gave him a guitar so that he could recover the dexterity of his hands. In learning to play, he discovered his musical talent.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna get caught between some small town squab of like, oh, this Nancy, evil creature. It's like, that is your neighbor, madame. She is a person. Just talk to her.
Good morning, P.O. I'm starting.
All right, let's see. What do we got? We got... All right, so we have something there. There. Nothing on that side, so we're just gonna drive out, grab that, backtrack. Or I could just do a nice loop. Nah, I like my original plan. Cool.
Starting today with the weather forecast. It will be bright and beautiful. Which brings us to the last PO positive or pet peeve of the year. It's one from yours truly. Who'd like to end 1985 on a positive note?
I thought we're in 86.
Or pet peeves. We all know PO is the best place. And it's of course all because of the people living here.
All right, Jack. It's interesting that like the songs will stay, right? But like the little pet peeve stuff doesn't. You'd think that would just keep playing until it runs out.
Nobody's home.
Witchcraft. I can just waddle over there. Alright, so if this is the last day into the new year, then I think we'll be able to wrap this up in time. Especially with my fancy fast travel.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
You think they would just let me lean out the window and like a regular mailman? But I guess not. Turn the wrong way, my bad.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Is it out already for December? Ooh, I'll have to take a gander. Because I know I did the because I have Amazon Prime, so like the Twitch games they normally give out like every week. Those are really cool. I like what they gave. Like Dredge was in there, and I was like, so I'll have to give that a gander after stream. So see what we got for this month. I swear, Maureen, if you give me like me. Come on, answer. You can't get mad at me, Maureen. Literally doing my job. I haven't played it, but it just...
A belated Christmas gift?
It looks good.
Maybe.
I can't wait to play it.
Thomas, it's good to see you.
Is it?
I'm sorry for being so blunt to you last night.
That's not blunt. That's being mean. Yeah.
Apology accepted, Maureen. But please, spare me phone calls like that next time.
You don't have to worry about that, Thomas. It won't happen again.
Good.
Anyways, a new year's arriving soon, so let's look forward instead. Got lots of things to do for tonight, so if you'd excuse me, I'll go about my preparations now.
Yeah, I was like, I accept your apology, but please do not call me. Like, we're friends, but also, like, don't confuse my friendship with my professional life. I am a mailman. I delivered a package. It's up to you now to retrieve said package from your friend. Like, once the parcel leaves my hands, it's up to whoever gets it. It's whatever their business. Trying to follow these speckles, because that's the road. And thankfully, they kind of line up perfectly with the shadows. Oh, I did tell them to come here, didn't I? Just want to deliver. Nope.
Oh, hey, Thomas. We're about to do a little interview, but you're welcome to listen in. Mr. Price, you know Thomas Weiss, don't you?
Sure do. You're resident mailman, am I right? Good to see you, man.
Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'll just be a fly on the wall here.
That was Open Sky by Velvet Moon, one of my favorites. Folks, we have a special treat.
Oh, are you the one who
today
plays the
because
3
I have a
songs
guest here
over
at the
and over?
Reynolds Studio. You know that happens from time to time, but today it's a bona fide big shot. None other than KNW6's own newsman extraordinaire, Mr. Connor Price.
Thanks for having me, Jack. Always nice to talk to a fellow broadcaster. So, how long have you been doing this local show?
Coming up on our 10th anniversary, Mr. Price. But you've been at KNW6 for longer than that, no?
Yeah, it's been... Gosh, can you believe I started there way back in '66? As a segment producer on Portland Rise and Shine. Still remember the title of my first item, too. Is Poplin Still Poppin'?
That's a great title. And yet, this is the first time you've come to Providence Oaks.
First time staying a while, at any rate. So, Mr. Reynolds, how would you describe this town?
Well, I'd say it's a... Hey, wait a minute. Who's interviewing who here? I'll ask the questions, thank you very much.
Apologies, my friend. Just can't help myself. Always chasing the story, me. It's the commitment I've made to our viewers. The price guarantee.
So, what stories are you chasing here in P.O.?
Oh, you know, just trying to capture the old couleur locale. I must say, the people here are very friendly, and I hope the feeling's mutual. Right, Thomas? That's Thomas the mailman over there. But never mind, he's not mic'd.
Well, Mr. Price, we did get off to a rough start.
You don't say. Because we happen to have a little section called P.O. Positive or Pet Peeve. You might have heard of it?
Can't say I have, but I do like the alliteration.
Well, Lucinda Boyle called in a pet peeve yesterday, saying you were quite rude to her when she asked you for an autograph.
Well, I'm sure that was a misunderstanding. See, I must have been on a really tight schedule, because otherwise I'd do anything for a fan. That's...
The price guarantee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Anyway, we'll be back with Connor Price, KNW 6-star reporter, right after this.
What the hell, Jack? Ambushing me like that live on air?
Relax, just joshing you a little. But I'll let you plug the heck out of this Oregon Trail thing you're filming. How's that? We'll make sure everyone in town fully cooperates with your crew in the home stretch.
Well, speaking of the home stretch, I better get back to my job as a serious broadcaster. It's been real, pal. Can you believe this guy? Sheesh.
Someone in broadcasting being slightly obnoxious, you just had the full Jack Reynolds experience. Don't take it personally, Mr. Price. No.
Congratulations. You've just had the privilege of the full Jack Reynolds experience.
Huh. That's the thanks I get for stopping by amateur hour.
Sorry you had to witness that, Thomas. Made for good radio, though, while it lasted anyway. I'll see you at Moe's tonight, yeah? You don't want to miss what Frank's been cooking up.
I'm looking forward to it with no small amount of trepidation.
So is Frank. He's as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Should be quite entertaining.
Okay. Not me redeeming the games from Humble Bundle. So far, I don't think I own any of them. So this has been a great month for me.
I grow wings and tell her goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose.
Alright, I think I just did Moon. Yeah, we just did Moon. Alright, 3 more to go. Don't have that one. Nope, don't have that one. Nice. I had none of those games, and now I own them all. Oh, there's the trail again. Those are pretty good games. Some I heard about, some I have no idea, but it's a nice mixed bag. I was surprised they're not doing like a advent calendar thing like they did in previous years. Or are they? Oh, they move fast. Let's grab this package. Is it my wife? No, it's not my wife.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Here you go, buddy.
The vending machine is out of soda. I'll refill it later this week.
Oh, this is the tux.
Special delivery for a Mr. G. Serrano.
My tux! Thanks, Thomas. Just like you promised.
Signed, sealed, delivered. That's the Weiss guarantee.
Excellent.
So, made any decisions regarding Ilsa?
we've decided to keep things professional.
Good.
Thanks for the advice. I really appreciated your thoughts on the matter.
Don't mention it.
So we'll see you at the diner. I'll be there, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and all suited up.
Can't wait. See ya.
Now, let me return to the post office. Come on. Oh no! Wait, can I flip it? Alright. I almost made it. Ah, this darn rock blocks me. I'll just find another way into the river. Sorry, into the lake. Take me home, magical lake. No, magical lake, take me home. Take me home. Thanks. Don't have to drive back. Let's see, are they doing an advent this year?
Hi, Meredith. It's the Weiss family again. We wanted to wish you a happy new year before we're going to Moe's.
Hey, thanks. We've got a little over an hour left here before it's 1986.
You'll watch out for those fireworks, won't you? They're so unpredictable.
I will. I'll probably stay inside anyways.
We've got 4 more hours to go, but Happy New Year! I'd rather be early than late. Oh, did you guys make the deadline?
Thanks, Dad. Yep. And we're all a bit drained, but still in one piece. Some guys from the office were going to do a ER Kung Fu tournament, but I didn't feel like it.
A Kung Fu tournament? On New Year's Eve?
Yes, Mom, it's a video game. But Tess and I are going to watch Trading Places instead at my place. I think that New Year's Eve is overrated anyway. People seem to think it must be the best night of the year, but all you usually get is a lot of drama and a solid hangover. My New Year's resolution was not to make a big deal out of New Year's Eve anymore. And it looks like I'm not going to break it. But don't let that ruin your evening.
I totally understand you, Meredith. My best New Year's Eve was actually one I spent all by myself. I don't know why, but that night I've never felt more at peace. And most parties aren't worth the
Well, my
hangover
wife is
anyway.
right there.
Maybe that's because you usually forget half of what happened. Sorry, Meredith. Your father's memory needs a little grease between the hinges.
Again, don't be mean to me.
Starting the car in time before going to Moe's?
Bingo!
Okay, guys, I won't hold you up. Have a great evening, and a Happy New Year. Love you.
Why you gotta be mean to me? Why you gotta bully me in front of our daughter? Excuse you. Playful banter.
My
I think not.
beautiful people, may I have your attention for half a minute? First of all, welcome to Moe's. We're excited to celebrate the last few moments of 1985 together with you. It was quite an undertaking to host this New Year's Eve party, and a costly one at that. So, if you feel inclined to end the year on a generous note,
no,
you know where the tip jar is. We've got snacks and drinks aplenty. So I'm sure that even the grumpiest so-and-so will be able to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming. Cheers.
Well, if it isn't my favorite KNW6 news team.
And our favorite PO postal worker. Right, Gabriel?
Indubitably. That means, for sure, I have one of those word of the day calendars.
There we go. Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends.
I'm gonna keep it.
Ah, good to see you, man. So, is the segment on Providence Oaks in the can yet?
Almost, my friend. Still have to shoot the countdown to the new year. Hopefully that gives us the ending we need. I've been promised a spectacle.
Easy on the alcohol there, Connor. We still need you on camera. Can't have you slurring your words.
Slurring my words? Whatever do you mean, Ilsa?
Quit fooling, you guys. It's getting close to midnight. Let's set up and get ready.
Showtime. Okay, getting into character. See you on the flip side, mailman.
Hi, honey. There goes that Connor Price. Would you believe the motel had to custom order a blow dryer just for him? He tipped generously, though. Oh, is that Beth sitting over there? Let's join her.
Good evening, my dearest of friends. Almost time for Auld Lang Syne, eh? Did you know that Auld Lang Syne was written down by Robert Burns in the 18th century? And that he based it on an old Scottish folk song? He wrote it to a different melody than the one we sing today, but I have to say, I do like this version. And it's often sung after a special dinner where haggis is served, would you believe?
Why are you all on about haggis right now?
Haggis, eh? Hence the workshop. Your grand scheme is coming together nicely.
Making that haggis was something else. It ended up tasting quite nice, once you got over the fact it looked like something caught on your shoe.
Or an inside-out sheep.
Oh, Thomas.
What? It literally is.
All joking aside, my friends, now that a new year is upon us, I feel a moment of thanks is in place. I know I've kept my situation from you for a while, but now that it's out in the open, I honestly don't know why I didn't share it with you sooner. Pride, I suppose. But I feel so much better now. So thank you, my friends.
I mean, it could just be we're not actually friends. We could just be surface level acquaintances, where it's like, apparently no one really hangs out with you or Mildred except us, so I just good to hear.
Good to hear.
Glad we could be there for you, Beth. And thank you for opening us to it. We'll always be there for you. But you have to let us in first. I hope you'll remember that when you're in Georgia.
Definitely. In fact, it's my new resolution for 1986. Along with letting go and seeing where life takes me. What about you, Emily? Any resolutions?
Well, less work and more fun, I suppose. Now that this guy Matt is joining the motel, I am looking forward to a bit more quality time. What about you, honey?
Yeah, F my kid.
Another year with you is all I could ever hope for, dear.
Oh, I love you too, Big Bear.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Well, whatever the future brings, this old acquaintance here will be hard-pressed to ever forget you two.
So those pearls, are they real or are they fake? Because if they're real, you're just showing off that you're the richest person in this town, I'm guessing. But if they're fake, it's nice and classy. It's like, oh, I just want to feel nice. Special evening.
Same here, Beth.
Absolutely. We wouldn't be able to forget you if we tried. Not that we tried, of course. And like you said at Christmas dinner, even if the reasons for change are sometimes out of our hands, let's focus on the new beginnings that come along with them.
And what better time for new beginnings than New Year's Eve?
Attention, folks! It's showtime! If you want to see the biggest fireworks show west of the Rocky Mountains, you better be standing outside in about 10 minutes.
That's my cue. From a little spark may burst a flame, as Dante once put it. But I need to visit the ladies' room first, or I'll turn into a pumpkin. See you outside.
Okay.
Isn't she marvelous? I'm so happy for her, but I am going to miss Bethany.
So will I. Seeing a parcel addressed to the bookstore always brightened my mood.
It makes me feel a bit melancholic. Even more than I usually am on New Year's Eve. This odd feeling of looking back and forward at the same time, and now I'm doing that over a much longer period than just the coming and going of the year.
I know what you mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have something to look forward to.
And we sure have something to look forward to, don't we? I guess that's what's most important in life. But let's enjoy the here and now instead. Our wise and beautiful daughter just taught us not to demand that this should be the best evening of the year. But we're allowed to try it, right? So this is where my speech ends, my dear husband. And now I need a glass of champagne.
I'll drink to that. And to you. And all the good things the new year will bring us. Maureen, I need champagne. For me and my beautiful wife.
You got it, sir. Just grab your glasses and join me in the bottle outside. It's less than a minute now.
So he's stressed really quickly. Pour the drinks.
20 seconds on go, Mr. Price. Go.
And so, 1985 draws to a close. With mere seconds left in the year, I've been told this little lake town will strive to end 85 with a bang. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Holy Toledo! Ilsa, are we getting this?
Somebody check on Frank!
He's fine. What a cat I hear? Just next day. You better not have me delivering packages. Don't you do it.
And that sure sounds like a delicious eggnog recipe.
Hurry up, dear. It's coming up next.
Yes, don't get too excited now. It's just a preview, remember?
And now, a man with a very special New Year's resolution. And he's going to tell us all about it. Isn't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, Bob. It's none other than our roving reporter, Connor Price. Connor, my dear, where in blazes are you?
Well, Sybil, I'm in beautiful Providence Oaks, wishing you and Bob and our viewers a joyful 1986. And as for my New Year's resolution, Bob, why, it's my very special price guarantee to all of you that I will be sharing gripping tales and intimate portraits from all over Oregon in an all-new series of special reports on small-town America. Part 1 will air tonight at 8, right here on KNW6. And it will be all about the gorgeous little lake town where I was fortunate enough to spend the waning days of 1985. Here, let's take a look at an exclusive sneak peek. Providence Oaks, an idyllic town by a lake just south of Melville. It's where this reporter counted down to 1986. And although, unfortunately, the fireworks started a little early, so we didn't quite manage to catch them on tape. Take it from me, it was quite the spectacle, courtesy of postal worker Frank Coleman.
Just a faulty batch of leftover 4th of July material, I guess. Not mine, anyway. No siree. But I'm all right, folks. Really, everyone can stop calling me at home. I'm A-okay.
And perhaps that encapsulates the true nature
Because the whole cabin went up.
Or P.O., as it's called by those who know and love it.
Oh yeah, who was...
It's a town where even when things don't go as planned, folks will be all right and A-okay.
It's just, you know, we help each other out. And there's nothing we can't fix.
A town where first impressions can be deceiving.
This town may look sleepy from the outside, but trust me, there's always so much stuff to do and take care of. Ugh.
Oh.
A town where generations have grown up.
It's a great place to raise kids, and also a great place to have been raised as a kid. Myself, I mean. Back when I was a kid, being raised here was Was that okay?
A town where patience is still a virtue.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is where I'll find what I'm looking for. But I do know I can keep looking here for as long as I want, and that feels great.
A town full of unique individuals that, deep down, have more in common than you'd think.
The average Providence Okian probably doesn't exist. We do tend to keep to ourselves until someone needs us. Then we show up. Always.
A town you can't help but love.
You know, I just think it's the best place in the whole
Store manager, chain smoker.
Sue me.
And where everyone has a story to tell.
To me,
very amateur broadcaster.
Yes, well, leave it to the mailman to say it best.
Here, a goodbye never has to be a farewell.
Indeed.
Oh, they just used that. I thought they were gonna use the whole thing.
Providence Oaks, like so many other places in our great state of Oregon, is a small town with a big heart. This is Connor Price, KNW6 PO.
And if you look closely in the lake, you'll see perfect mail truck shapes, as if someone has driven into it repeatedly to quickly get back to the post office. Thank you for playing. And there you go. That is the end of Lake Seasons Greetings. And of course, there is the classic Lake game, which is where you play as the daughter for 2 weeks, and then like your decisions determine if you stay in the town or if you go back to the big city. But also, if you stay in the town, there's romance options. So depending on how you talked with people of like delivering their mail, you could be like, oh wow, I really feel a connection with this person, and it's great. Or obviously, endless mode if you just want to deliver mail forever, because this is a vibe. 'Tis a cozy vibe. But until then, I will see y'all tomorrow. Zeus Mousy. Bye-bye.